Alright, we should be live now. Welcome everybody. It has been a long time since our last voice request stream. Alrighty, everything looks good on my end. So as I said in the chat, we're going to be doing another volume check. You are the viewers, the listeners. You gotta tell me if everything sounds good, because we got a lot of reading to do tonight. It is so great to be back, everybody. Thank you so much for the warm welcome. And we got some sponsors here in the chat, so let's shout them out. Let's make sure they're recognized. We have Antonio Salazar here. I saw Silver Striker just not too long ago. And I also saw Yukimura, so shout out to them. And their requests are going to be very, very good. I can assure you that if you've taken a look at the master file that is linked in the Discord, it's also linked in the description. We have some amazing stories to read tonight. Which reminds me to send out the link in the Discord. Alright, cool. How am I doing? I'm doing great, everybody. I feel like this is a great way to kick off the fall season of our content. And, oh man. Nice art for the background. We have all the artists linked in the description as well, right under the rules. So if you're new, if you're a veteran, all the links are always sourced, always cited. We gotta give credit where credit's due. Didn't get to write a story, but glad to be here. Awesome. Well, round 13 will be announced. The theme for round 13 will be announced at the end of this stream, which reminds me, I have not actually loaded the image for that, but don't worry, I'll go ahead and show you guys. I missed everybody too. The community, I really hope it's been doing well, since my hiatus. If you guys are wanting to know where I've been, I posted a twit longer over on my Twitter. So you can find that in the description as well, and if you just want to see it after the stream, I'll go ahead and link it in the chat too. So, yeah, we don't have any, background music for Grizzco, so we're just playing Beneath the Mask. We've been playing it for the last 3 streams, everybody seems to like it. Hopefully Splatoon 3 has more background music, because the only music we really have in Inkopolis is just whatever's playing in front of the lobby or the Deca Tower, whatever it's called. Thank you for the super chat there, Friendly Octoling. Really appreciate that. Don't know if our notifications are working, but we'll see in a sec. Oh, there they are. Yep. Appreciate you. Thank you. Friendly Octoling's one of our community writers tonight as well, so excited for that. Before we get into the requests, though, I want to go over a few topics. So we have fewer requests this time. We have about 19 than we had in round 11 and round 10, I believe. So there has been a little bit of confusion when it comes to turning these in. So what I'm going to do is bring up the master list for a second here. Alright, there it is. So for those of you who are unable to click the link, you can see all of our writers here. So when it comes to submitting requests, I decided to start doing themes because of Final Fest, and with Splatfest ending, I just wanted to kind of build off of different ideas. So themes are not always mandatory, just for anyone who's wondering. But this time we're doing Salmon Run as noted in the Discord. So I hope you guys will be interested in that topic for this round, and I do have something special to show you guys once we get into the documents. So what we're going to do is open each document and take a look at it, and then we'll be switching over to some cool new aesthetic that I decided I wanted to try out. And okay, since I've been looking at the screen, I've been neglecting the chat. Everybody here has noticed, just want to let you guys know. Don't think I don't see those ooh-woos. I see them. What's up, Piper Tiger? Yeah, it has been a while since the last stream. The last stream was July and we hit 30k back then. You guys have been awesome. So yeah, themes are... We started themes since July, I want to say. Just came to say hi and bye. Alright, appreciate you, Commander Taco. Splatastic, hey, what's up? Another channel member. Appreciate you for showing up. If I hear any Asian 8 ones, I'm gonna be in tears because she has the cutest voice. You guys are breathtaking. Thank you for all the kind comments. And thank you once again, 3-Stage Gaming, for modding. Let's see, do I see any other familiar faces here? I'm looking through the chat, guys. Alright, what's up, Awesome Pig 7? I see Lolly Senpai. Thank you for joining, as always. Thank you for that wonderful art. It is over on the community tab, guys, if you want to see that after the stream. Anyone else I recognize? Hey, what's up, Slavic Inkling? Good to see you here, too. Alright, so we've been chilling for long enough. We're gonna go ahead and open the first request, which is by Scenic. So if you guys are veterans of the voice request streams, or if you've even seen the last couple of them, Scenic's a writer who has also frequently submitted requests, and they usually have been featured towards the end of the streams, but this time things are a little bit different. You'll see as we continue. Your Persona 5 music, need to get back on that. Same here. I'm only 90 hours in, actually, so I am nowhere close to being done with that. But without further ado, are you guys ready to get the show on the road? What's up, Jules? I see you too. I see the Cali dab. The screen is pretty dim. Actually, I did that for those of you who are... So this is what it would normally look like. I did that for those of you who might be like in a darker environment, and I know that sometimes when I listen back to the streams, I'm just like, the screen's so bright. Why is it so bright? Anyway, if you guys are fine with the brightness, then there you go. And thank you, Echo Neo, for that €2 donation. Time to rock and roll. Appreciate you there. Thank you for lighting up the screen. I see you guys. Wait, was the Vimo the Vimo intentional? Not sure what you mean there, Silver, but yeah, night mode requests. If I get any, I'll turn it back on. Alright. So let us begin with the first salmon run. I see some peeps in here are also looking at the script. That's interesting. Alright, here we go. So this is first salmon run by Scenic. It was another normal day in Ingopolis. The square was bustling with inklings, octolings, and jellies as usual. Today, Ayano was walking back with Yume and Midori after another day of splatting it up in the tower. So for reference before we continue, Ayumi is my Agent 4, Midori is my Agent 3, and Ayano is my Agent 8. So our favorite Agent trio is back. Like, even before Ingopolis Storytime's bonus episode. Ayano, being tired, sighs.
I'm exhausted from all of that turf war. The other team we fought today was pretty tough.
You're telling me I could barely keep the center of the stage covered before I kept getting hit by a burst bomb.
That's what you get for using the Gluga dualies and forgetting to dodge roll. I swear, you forgot the dualies can even do that. Why would you even pick the dualies if you don't even bother to use the rolls? Ayumi sounding offended.
Well, sorry, miss. I can splat anyone with a roller. I don't see you getting any more points than either of us during the last 4 matches.
That's because I was being smart and avoiding getting hit. I may be an agent, but I don't run in head-on into a trap. Unlike the Relodium incident. Ayumi's face went red at this.
Midori, you promised never to talk about that again.
Before I could go any further, Ayano speaks up.
Girls, let's just chill. We've all had a long day today. Can't we just get a smoothie or something and chill?
The other 2 agents looked at her and agreed. Fine by me.
Same here.
Ayano felt relieved.
Cool.
The 3 then went to Krusty Sean's truck and were choosing their orders. Alright. 1 ink charge melon.
A slim speed apple, please.
And a main up guava.
Sure, little dudettes. Just gonna need some tickets for those drinks. The 3 searched their pockets for tickets, but were unable to find any. Ah, carp. I think I used my last ticket yesterday. What about you?
Looks like I'm out of tickets too. Ayano?
Ayano shook her head.
Nada.
She looked at Sean and put on her most adorable face. Is that a John Sandwich reference?
Maybe we can pay with something else? We have a lot of coins.
Crusty Sean adjusted his glasses and said, "No can do, little sis. Sorry, but my ticket policy can't be flexed here. You three can come back for these when you have more tickets." The three agents turned away from the truck and sat at the tables empty-handed. "Well, we can always get some juice from the vending machines if you want any."
It's not the same. I was really hoping for that made-up guava.
Same here.
Midori rolled her eyes. "You two can really be a handful, you know that? It's just a smoothie." Yume glared at the girl.
Don't you dare mock the smoothies, Midori. They're what helped me rank up to A+.
That explains a lot. Hey, I got a piece of advice for you. Get good.
Why, I oughta...
She felt like she wanted to fight Midori for that insult, but was too bummed about not having the ticket.
Oh, what's the point?
She slumped in her chair while Ayano patted her shoulder.
If there was only another way to get tickets, all the ones we got in Octocane and the Metro were used up.
Well, there isn't, so just let it go. If you need me, I'm gonna get a soda from the machine. Feel free to join me if you want. She began to walk away when Ayumi suddenly stood up.
Wait, I know one other way.
Midori and Ayano looked at her, both curious to what she had in mind.
Wait, you do? How?
You'll see. Come on, I know where we need to go.
The girl dashed off with her fellow agents following her, not sure what was going on. The three arrived in front of a shady-looking business full of fishing gear.
What is this place?
This is Grizzco. It's a place that hires inklings and octolings to collect eggs.
Midori looked skeptical. Are you sure about this? This place looks seriously sketch to me.
Yeah, I am. Mr. Grizz even pays you more coins here than the tower does.
Mr. Grizz? Who's that?
Just some guy who runs the place. He usually talks through a radio.
But wait a minute. You say he pays with coins. I thought we were here for tickets.
We are. I just happen to know that Mr. Grizz adds tickets as bonuses if we collect enough eggs for him.
If you say so. If you asked me, I wouldn't try working for this Grizz guy no matter how much he pays. Midori didn't feel interested working here and was about to leave. Have fun then. Let's go, Aina.
Huh? You two aren't coming with me?
Nah, I got some stuff to do back home. Even though Midori had said that, Ayano, who seemed awfully quiet, said something.
Actually, Midori, I kind of want to join. It looks like fun.
Midori was surprised. You've got to be squidding me.
No, I am not. I want to see what this is about. Besides, you said it yourself, and this place looks seriously sketch. I don't want Ayumi to go in alone.
Ayumi gave the oxling a big hug.
Aw, thanks.
The two glanced back at the older agent. Midori had a feeling that she already knew what the two were trying to do.
So, are you gonna come with us or not?
Ayano tried to put her adorable look to use again, as did her friend.
Please, Midori.
Midori grumbled but gave in as usual. Fine. We'll go have a big party. You happy? Ayumi cheered at her victory.
Totally. Now let's go.
The three entered the establishment and were greeted by a voice from a speaker box. It was Mr. Grizz. Good timing, kid. I got a job for you. After giving the two a quick rundown of what they were supposed to do, the trio were geared up and on a boat heading for Mariner's Bay. On the way there, Ayumi was explaining to Ayano about some tricks she learned from her previous time working the salmon run.
Okay, so if you see a glowing red beacon on the ground, be sure to drop a bomb and run for it. That'll splat the boss that's coming after you. And remember, bosses are more valuable than smaller salmonids.
I understand. If you get splatted, I can revive you by shooting ink into your lifesaver, am I correct?
Yep, and don't forget, we each have 2 specials. The shift comes in 3 waves, so be careful when you use them.
Midori looked into the distance and saw their destination. A rickety-looking ship stranded on a sandbar with some metal towers on one side. Hey, I think we're coming up to the location. Are you two ready? Both girls nodded. Mr. Grizz over the radio. The egg basket is ready and waiting. Now go get me some golden eggs. And with that, the 3 girls super jumped to the ship. They reached the spawn point with their weapons in hand. Midori got a dynamo roller, Ayumi had the dark tetra dualies, and Ayano received the jet sculpture.
Ready, girls?
I am.
Of course. Soon the shift started and everyone seemed to be off to a good start. Everyone was shooting chums and cohawks left and right. After a while, a drizzler popped up near Ayano.
Girls, this way!
The two agents rushed towards their teammate and they managed to splat the drizzler and make it drop 4 golden eggs. They each took one and rushed towards the basket. The two inklings threw their eggs in and swam for the last one, but Ayano didn't. Ayano looked to the egg in her hands. She watched the small fish inside it swim around. To her, it seemed kind of cute. A bit like a pet. Aw, are you okay there, little fishy? She poked the side of the egg and noticed the little fish swim towards her finger. Aw, so kawaii. Midori came back with the other egg. As she put it in the basket, she saw Ayano playing with the egg from before. Ayano? Ayano gasped in surprise. What are you doing? Why haven't you put that in the basket yet? Midori grabbed the egg and tossed it in. We have no time for this. We need to meet the quota. Ayano peeked through the basket and saw the egg resting on top, the little fishy still swimming inside. After spotting it, she breathed a sigh of relief.
Good, it's okay.
He'll thank me for this later.
Girls, a little help here.
Oh, right.
The shift went on and the team finally finished all 3 waves. They boarded the boat and were waiting for Mr. Grizz to tally up the eggs. Let's see. You harvested 36 golden eggs this time. Nice haul. They were given their coins, but no tickets. Hey, wait! I thought we also get tickets after a shift.
Oh, did I forget to mention that you need to work multiple shifts to get tickets?
Midori looked upset at her fellow inkling for withholding this piece of information. You what? I'm not working another shift.
Oh, come on! I promise it won't take too long. Just 2, maybe 3 shifts tops. Please!
Midori really was tired and wanted to go home, but it looked like a Yume wouldn't let her leave until they got those tickets. Okay, but this is the last time. They returned for another couple of shifts, but things didn't end well for them. Unlike the first time, they had more difficulty with the boss Salmonids. Ayano got splatted by a flyfish's missiles while Midori was busy fighting a scrapper. Ayumi was unfortunate enough to not notice the moths underneath her and got splatted as well. After 3 failed shifts, Midori stormed out of Grizzco and waited outside. Ayumi and Ayano came out soon after with 1 prize egg in the Inkling's hand. So, did you get your ticket?
Let's find out.
She opened the prize egg and found just a bunch of coins inside.
Aw, man.
Midori says sarcastically, all that hard work for nothing. What a surprise.
Sorry, girls. I really thought we had it this time.
Well, we didn't. So much for those drink tickets. Now if you two will excuse me, I gotta get home. While Midori was talking, they heard a voice.
Yo, agents!
They turned to see Pearl and Marina walking up to them. Oh, hey Pearl, hey Marina. What are you two doing here?
Nothing much. Just gonna do a salmon run shift.
Ayumi was stunned.
Wait, you two work here too?
Marina shrugged. Just sometimes. You 3 want to join us?
Actually, we just finished our shifts.
Oh, really? How many coins did you get?
Pearl, that's rude.
Well, we weren't really after coins.
Huh? Then why were you working for Mr. Grizz?
We were hoping to get drink tickets, but sadly we failed our last few rounds. All we got were 2,000 coins in total between the 3 of us.
Marina felt badly for them while Pearl began to laugh at their prize.
Seriously? Just 2,000? What were you even doing the whole shift? Don't blame me. Anna was busy playing with the golden eggs.
Sorry, I just thought the fishies inside were cute.
Fishies? Aw, you're just too adorable.
Thanks?
Pearl stared at the 3 girls for a moment before getting an idea.
You know what? Hang on. I think I got something for all of you.
She reached into her pocket and pulled out several tickets.
Here, for your troubles.
Ayano and Ayumi were in awe at the amount of tickets in her hand.
Whoa! How did you get all of these?
I have my ways.
They took the tickets as if they were a gift from God.
Thank you, thank you, thank you!
Thanks!
They gave the shorter idol a hug.
Aw, don't mention it.
Even after saying that, though, the 2 weren't letting her go.
Okay, that's enough.
They still weren't letting her go.
Please, I'm serious. You're crushing me.
Marina giggled and tried to pull the girls off of her senpai. Alright, I think she got it, you two. Ayano and Ayumi released the idol.
Okay, cool. Now if you'll excuse us, we have a shift to do.
The agents said their thanks and goodbyes as they headed back to the crust bucket. As they left, Marina smiled at Pearl. Hey, don't you think this is a bit too convenient?
My grandpa used to say, never lick a gift seahorse in the mouth.
That was a good thing you did there, senpai.
Yeah, I know. But don't you tell anyone about those tickets, got it? I don't want anyone asking me for freebies.
Back with the agents, they just purchased their drinks and were on the tables, just watching Agapolis slowly turn to night. So girls, do you think this was all worth it?
Yep, most definitely.
And that's my scene. That is it for our first request from Scenic. Thank you so much for submitting. That was really sweet, and I love the little cameo from Pearl and Marina there. All in all, very nice request. So I want to address something. I wasn't looking at the chat while reading because I wanted to stay immersed, but I noticed I have the request open in 2 different windows, so it wasn't scrolling as I was reading on the main window. So you guys won't have to worry about that next time because I'm going to bring in the visuals. So just to keep it consistent, for those of you who are worrying about why it wasn't scrolling, possibly, because I did see a comment that said, "She finally scrolled!" Either way, that is what was going on there. I wasn't on the main tab that you guys were viewing on screen. So yeah, if you have any feedback for Scenic, any kind of comments, I really appreciate you guys. We are gonna go on to the next request, but let me scroll up real quick. This is a long one. It really came out great. But I love all the positivity. And I see all the I was about to say claps. The clap emoji. It was great. Will Ayana reunite with her small fry? We can only hope. I don't know. Like, can you imagine? I don't think that they get any bigger. So, like, what if they were actually... I feel like because they have minds of their own that they can't actually be pets. Like, they are pretty much just like Inklings and Octolings, in a sense. Very well written and full personality. Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and close that. Let's go ahead and highlight it. It's our first request done. Oh, well, it didn't highlight anything there. And more Persona music, of course. Let me check something real quick. So, we are currently 23 minutes into the stream. Awesome. So, next request, number 2, is Silver Strikers. Are you guys ready? Untitled Squid Game. For those of you who have played Untitled Goose Game, for those of you who've seen the videos on it, Virus made a really great video on it. That's convinced me to purchase it. I'm excited to actually give it a try. I never thought that that would be one of the indie games I was looking forward to this year, but yeah. I'm just glad I made it on time after work to listen. Aw, thank you so much for your support, senpai. 8 makes me feel at peace and happy. Aw, glad to hear that. Oh, people chiming in with the honks. There we are. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and open this here so you guys can see it. I'm gonna open it on my other monitor, and I will remember to pop up the visuals this time. So here's the document here. So it's a short and sweet script, and I'm excited here. All right, let's try something. All right, here we go. So let me know if you can see those visuals nice and clearly. It's a little bit fuzzy for me, but hopefully it looks good. All right, so Silver Strikers VA request, Untitled Squid Game. Setting is Agent 4 has invited Agents 3 and 8 over to her place once more. When 3 opens the door, both hear Agent 4 laughing her butt off and the sound of honking. Agent 8 and Agent 4 are about to speak, so...
Hello, Ayumi. Are you...
are mine now.
Okay?
Midori placing her hand on Ayumi's shoulder. Okay, Ayumi, what sort of weird thing have you found this time?
Oh, hey you two! Check out this relic game that was uncovered and uploaded to the SquidNet.
In front of Ayumi plays a scene where some sort of bird, a goose possibly, is chasing after a little boy when the boy suddenly trips. Right. Oh, sorry, had an air bubble there, guys. My apologies. Alright, let's take that from the top once more. In front of Ayumi plays a scene where some sort of bird, a goose possibly, is chasing after a little boy when the boy suddenly trips.
Ha! Serves you right for messing with me earlier.
Huh? Is that a human?
Is that a bird?
Yes!
Really? What's the goal of this game?
Just to mess around. Oh, check this out.
Ayumi holds her controller up and presses a button, causing the bird to make a honking sound, succeeded by several more honks in quick succession as she mashes the button repeatedly. Okay, we get it. So what's the name of this game?
Doesn't have one.
What do you mean? It has to have a title.
No, seriously, it doesn't have one. All it says is that it's an untitled goose game. Whatever that means.
Whatever. Come on, Ayano. Let's get out of here. Ayano? Ayano sits next to Ayumi, sounds of wonder and amazement coming from her mouth as she watches the bird pester a shopkeeper.
Ooh.
I give up on you two sometimes, you know that? The end. And author's note from Silver Striker as well. Inspiration, something short, something silly, and something very relevant to recent releases. And hey, if that means that Untitled Goose Game gets more fans, I'm all for it. And so there is the page. Yeah, after this, I'm definitely even 110% more invested. I was 100% invested after Fire's video, but this? And I like the reference to Untitled Squid Game. There's also been some Splatoon related art in relevance to this that let me go ahead and see. I think let's look up Namuro here. Just wanted to show you guys some of those. They're pretty cool. So we got this Octo expansion crossover one here. Again, thank you so much, Silver Striker. I really liked it. It was really fun. And then all the honking is commencing. So yeah, there's that one. Make a child explode. CQ. And then, yeah, that's about it. Alright, let's highlight our second request of the night. Alright, so our third one is by Tristan Leong the Drift Pro, and it's called the Salmon Run Experience. Oh yeah, I see all the comments in the chat about the about the Oct expansion art. Oh, the game actually looks like, yeah, it looks like that with that sort of abstract art style. I think the people don't actually have faces. It's a very interesting art style, yeah. Untitled Sploosh game. What's with the honking? The goose can do that in the game apparently, so that's pretty interesting to me. Alright, so let us take a look at the third document. Gonna have to go ahead and open it on the other side too. So we got some cool visuals in this one. Got the production and the cast members here. So I got all three agents again, Agent 3, 4, and 8. And scene is BA request around 12. That's really cool. I like that little creativity there. Since we have images here, I'll get back to the other visuals after this. Oh man, we have a lot of air bubbles today. The Salmon Run experience, that gives me more flashbacks. Oh, the references. Alright, so take one. We've got to do this in one take anyway. So take one. Let's go.
Phew, the salmon run is tiring.
Finally, someone says she's tired.
The steelhead is so scary.
You even screamed at the top of your lungs when you saw it.
Well, I've never seen a monster like that before. Hello, welcome back from the salmon run. Have some tea.
Thanks, 8.
See, she is still shivering.
Aw, it is her first time participating in it.
Fair enough. She still did a great job regardless. Grizzco even praised her for a good job for a first-timer like her.
You did a great job, therefore.
Thanks, 3 and 8.
Alright, that is pretty cool there. Thanks for reading. Those custom hero mode icons and the text boxes, that's a really nice touch. This icon maker is no longer available though, sadly enough. I would have loved to give it a try, but the links are broken now. So wow. It's been a while. Yo, thank you there, Frisk Dreamer. I think if I'm saying your name properly. For that $10 super chat. Yo, let me hear a Wilmy for the return of your girl Yume. Staying fresh and off the hook, mess with her and you'll get cooked. Yes, I love the freestyles. That's what I miss about the chat. Like, we had so much fun with that during Octo Expansion streams. Thank you again for your support. You press A to continue. Oh yeah. I feel like there could be more with this. It's interesting. So, oh, there's a note here. Special thanks. Let me see if I can zoom in here. Special thanks to Awesome Pig 7 for giving me an idea of the personalities and details of my OCs. So yeah, shout out to both of you. Their request is coming up soon. Got some more images here. Format taken from another video. So this one here, I guess the references. And just another closing image. You guys are getting really creative with these, so they look great. Awesome request. And nice attention to detail there too. Alright, so we are through with our third one. Who is next? We have Miku Hoshina Mirai, and this one's gonna be called First Time, so that's cool. Hey, yeah, and the super chat poggers basically. I see you there. A song request. We don't do song requests here unless they are part of the actual voice request. So my apologies, I did clear that up in server questions on Discord. So if you would like to have a song play with your request, then please do try to write for the next round, which we'll be announcing at the end of the stream. Round 13 in October, just in time for our Splatoween anniversary Halloween celebrations. So, yeah. Alright. Frisk is one dank fresh rapper. Definitely. They got bars, right? They got bars. Alright, so this next request, this is number 4, right? Is by Miku Hoshina or Mirai. If they're in the chat, give them a warm welcome. It's a pretty cool one here. I'm gonna go ahead and go back to our visuals though. Give you guys something to see there. Give me one sec. Okay, so this one is called First Time. It features Pearl and Marina. It's my first time writing a request, so I hope you'll like it, Yume, and everyone in the stream. I haven't played Splatoon. In fact, I don't have a Switch, but I love the game a lot. Please enjoy. See, that is amazing. That is amazing that you can get such a good grasp on the characters without having actually, you know, even played it. That's just how strong the community is. And all the fan renditions have just really helped with that. Alright, so here is First Time. When their manager told Off the Hook that they are going to do a job, they didn't think that they were going to do it for Grizzco. They were told to arrive at a certain time on a certain day. They arrived at the front of the building, and Pearl wasn't too happy about it.
So you're saying we have to do this job? It looks shady. I don't want to go in there.
But Pearl, we have to. We were asked to. It doesn't look that bad.
It looks sketchy and I don't like it. Can we please go?
No, Pearly, we're doing this.
Fine, but if something happens, don't say I didn't warn ya.
It actually did look shady, but Marina wasn't going to say that out loud. You shouldn't judge a book by its cover. Marina thought as they walked in. The first thing they see is a statue.
What the? A statue?
And we have Mr. Grizz here. Hey kids, welcome to Grizzco Industries. You two, you're the people they sent. Yes, that's right.
It talks! The statue is talking! Rena, do you hear this?
Pearl, I'm sorry about her. She's just never seen a talking statue before.
So you're telling me you've seen a talking statue before?
It's fine. Now are you two ready to become something bigger than yourselves?
Something bigger than ourselves?
And before they knew it, they were suited up and already on a boat. How are we on a boat? Weren't we at Grizzco's?
Yeah, and what's up with these costumes?
It looks like we're heading somewhere.
Couldn't the statue tell us anything?
Finally, they arrived at the spawning grounds and they super jumped onto the stage. Marina received a Grizzco blaster and Pearl received an NTAP 86. Ooh, top tier. Look, Pearly, I got a Grizzco blaster. I guess we receive random weapons?
I still don't get what's happening. Hey, statue, talk to us!
Alright, rookies, listen up. Vicious, unfeeling salmonids will approach from the water.
What?
Vicious? Alright, wait. This was Marina, but it's pink. Alright, my bad. What? Vicious? Your job is to splat them with ink to make them drop their power eggs.
Eggs? Salmons? Would someone tell me what's going on?
As a Grizzco Industries employee, you are contractually obligated to collect as many power eggs as possible. They heard a voice from above. Wave 1 starts in 3, 2, 1, go. Let's begin. Find those salmonids.
What salmonids?
They looked towards the water and they saw something coming out of it.
Holy carb, what is that?
Those must be the salmonids. Let's do this, Pearl. Marina ran forward and splatted the salmonid and she received some eggs.
Good job, Rena. Now my turn.
Pearl jumped up and splatted a second one and Marina cheered for her. This job doesn't seem so bad, Marina thought.
This job isn't so bad after all,
Pearl thought to herself as well. They continued to collect more eggs and splatted the turf. The most important part of your job is to harvest golden eggs. Now only boss salmonids have those.
There are boss salmonids now. What's next, baby salmonids?
Or mom or dad salmonids?
Yeah, or...
Suddenly an alarm started to ring and they saw from afar a huge creature.
I think that's the dad salmonid.
It could be the grandfather salmonid too.
Whatever he is, we need to beat him.
Marina points ahead. And take his eggs. Let's go.
I got this. Ayo, Dad!
Pearl ran to the boss salmonid and activated her special, but she forgot that she doesn't have her princess cannon, so instead, she got ink armor. You know you don't have your cannon, right?
Hi there, Dad. Sorry for barging in like that. I'll take my leave now, okay?
With that, Pearl ran back to Marina, and the boss salmonid ran after her. What was that, Pearl?
I was trying to do my sick booyah.
I thought it was more of an apology than a booyah.
What was I meant to do? Say, hey, Dad, I splatted most of your children.
Maybe splat him?
With what? Ink armor?
Your weapon that's in your hands right now. Before she could answer, she was hit by the boss salmonid. Pearl, no! All that was left of Pearl was a lifesaver ring with a flag hopping up and down. If Marina could hear her.
Marina, help me right now. Don't just stand there. Hey, wait, where are you going? Don't leave me.
Marina started running to draw the attention of the boss away from Pearl. She doesn't want anything to happen to her. You know if you shoot her with your ink, she comes back, right? Oh, I can do that? Yes, now go and get me those eggs. Marina ran back towards the lifesaver ring and saw it slowly moving towards her. Now if Marina could hear Pearl again.
Marina, how dare you leave me? I thought we were friends.
Marina shot at the ring and Pearl came back, still yelling.
I get splatted and you just leave me? Well then I'll...
Pearl looks down to see her body, then to Marina, and back to her body. Welcome back, Pearly. Pearl flushed red and she looked down embarrassed. They heard a growl and then they saw the boss. He looked very offended in Pearl's mind.
Hi again, Dad. I'm sorry that I have to do this, but you deserve it.
Pearl shot at it and turned into squid form, going around it. Marina activated her special Splat Bomb launcher and started throwing bombs around it. They exploded and the boss was no more. All that was left was eggs. Golden eggs, to be exact.
We did it!
This line after Maria saying, "We did it." Oh boy, you guys, this has just been, oh man. Okay, so, all that was left was eggs. Golden eggs, to be exact.
We did it!
Dad is dead!
Are you still going with that? I thought it was a grandfather.
Then where did the rest of his children come from?
Maybe they're his grandchildren. Alright, you two, pick up those eggs and deliver them to the basket. They continued on through the rest of the waves, and they passed each one with flying colors. By the end, they were so tired that they fell asleep on the boat back. Thanks for voicing my request, Yume. I hope you and everyone in the stream enjoyed. Stay fresh. Oh my goodness. That was quite interesting. If you guys who are looking at the script can see, who are following along, this line here, this line is, oh, it made me break character because it was so fun and unexpected. But yeah, speaking of, like, your first time at Grizzco, you actually get to go through a little bit of a tutorial, so it was interesting to see a scenario where they just toss you into it and they're like, hey, you gotta figure it out all by yourself. So Pearl's hilarious. Pearl and Marina are so cool together. Indeed, Hypersonic X. Good to see ya. What's up? That line is totally begging to be taken out of context. I agree, Silver, honestly. Should I? I don't know. I'm probably gonna clip that somehow after. Till the end of time? Oh no. G-Man Luigi. You abandoned MC Princess. Test failed. Oh boy. You can say Pearl just got grounded. Whew. Yeah, that was an interesting one for sure. So, thank you there, Miku Mirai. Okay, go ahead and wait. Never wants to highlight for me. There we go. Alright, I went ahead and shifted back to Beneath the Mask because this playlist is a little bit out of order, so let's see. For this next request, our next one is by Awesome Pig 7. You guys already know. There's gonna be some great references in this one. Oh wow, and you know, well, for some of you probably didn't know, wow, the Fresh Start Splatoon 2 soundtrack is now blocked in the US. That's... okay, yeah, that's interesting. Anyway. Let's just go ahead and hop to this playlist. This is the Smash Brothers Lo-Fi Hip Hop Mix. Hopefully you guys hear something that you like in there. Alright, let's go ahead and open this up. This is called... the first one's called Ishukan Communication. If that's an anime, I'm not really caught up with anything after 2015. I am watching some 2019 series, but yeah. Cross-species communication. You got that cool cover art there. That's nice. Alright. Let me know if the music is too loud before we begin. And I'll just give you guys a few moments while I get things set up over here. This is Smash Brothers Ultimate music. Yes. Now, this is the Melee opening though. Oh, it's the ending song of Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. Okay. Alright, music volume's good? Okay. Alright, yeah, the art is adorable. Really like this style. Alright, so let's read the author's note first before we get back to the visuals. So, it is Awesome Pig 7, back at it again. Salmon Run, aka Panic at the Grizzco. I see what you did there. Alright. Leia Hybrida. Okay, got the pronunciation. Awesome. She's not your average Salmonid. In my mind, she kind of sounds like Hanada from Lucky Star. Oh, that is great. Oh, I love Lucky Star a whole lot. So with anime voices aside, let's make more pop culture references with the start of Ishukan Communication. Alright, so let's get into this. Alright, so guys, I'm going to show you the first part of the script here. Let's get into it. Ayano, Zelda, Midori, and Marina just got done with a salmon run shift.
Wow, I can't believe we pulled all of that off.
And I can't believe Ayano used the power of memes to her advantage again. Deja vu really does work wonders.
That drifting you did was flat out awesome, Ayano.
Thanks! High five!
The two Octos high five. As Ayano looks back, she notices a fifth person leaving the Grizzco building. A girl about Ayano's age with fin-like hair, square-rimmed glasses, and eyes shining like golden eggs. The girl stood still for a moment and looked around.
Whoa, what is this place?
Guys, wait up!
Everyone turns around. Ayano walks up to the girl.
Hi, what's your name?
Huh? Who, me?
Yeah.
The name's Leia. Leia Hibrida. Where am I exactly?
You're in Ingopolis Square.
The rest of the group walks up to Ayano and Leia.
Hey, Ayano, who are you talking? Oh, hello there.
Hey, a fresh face. I love your hair.
Thanks.
Oh, I should introduce everyone. In terms of colors, green is Midori, red is Zelda, and teal is Marina. Everyone, this is Leia.
Nice to meet you all.
What's up with the fins? What's up with the fins? You cosplaying?
Fins? Oh, do you mean my hair?
Leia tugs on her hair. Wow, yeah, it is pretty fin-like.
Is there a reason why your hair is like that, Leia?
Well,
Leia looks around to check if no one else is around.
Come closer. I'll tell you a little something.
The group leans closer to Leia.
Midori and Zelda, you two are Inklings, right?
Yeah.
Yes, that's correct, in this context. And Marina and I are Octolings.
Okay, that's what I thought. Well, here goes. The truth is, I'm not like you. I'm a Salmonid.
There's a bit of silence. You're joking.
Excuse me, what?
Wait, really? Like, you're a fish?
Yep, that's facts.
But how can you understand and speak English if you're not an Inkling?
I took 2 years of English in high school. It was hard at first, but I picked it up since then.
Very fascinating.
If you're a Salmonid, then why aren't you holding kitchenware? And why aren't you all frenzied?
Well, first off, I've got a spoon behind my ear, and now...
Leia waves her arm over the spoon and it disappears. Everybody, especially Zelda, looks shocked.
Now it's in Zelda's boot.
Zelda, with her mouth wide open, slowly looks down and spots Leia's spoon stuck in her right boot.
Wait, but how did... what?
Another thing about me is that I'm a self-taught magician.
Very well done, Leia.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Still doesn't answer my second question.
To answer your second question, the crazy Salmonids are what I call feral Salmonids. Salmonids like me have grown to be more stable and have a greater brain capacity that isn't bent on splatting everyone in their paths.
I have a question, Miss Hibrida.
Oh, please, call me Leia. Miss Hibrida is my mom.
Oh, okay. Leia, can you turn into a fish like how we have our squid and octo forms?
Oh yeah, I'm all over that.
Leia turns into her fish form and flops around.
Wow, cool.
Okay, I have to split. Pearlie's definitely waiting for me at that new crepe place.
Well, I have no plans. I might as well follow you. I want crepes now too. Hey Leia, wanna come with us?
Really? Won't I stand out because of my weird fin hair and stuff?
Don't worry about it. People like to embrace weirdness.
Oh, okay. Let's go.
To be continued? Question mark. Wink. Because everyone seemed to like the fourth wall section last time, here's some more of it. 3 mini scenarios with Marina, Pearl, the agents, and more speaking to you directly through the screen. So without further ado, you talking to me? We got that cool art here. That's awesome. It's really interesting to think about, like, having playable Salmonids or, like, a different form of them. I really like that idea. Salmonlings. Okay, that's probably what they'd be called. Yeah, it'd be interesting. Alright, so let's continue on. This second part here is called Wake Up Call. Alrighty, so we got our agents here. Oh, Leia's back and Zelda's here. Also, no one questioned why Zelda's an inkling. Like, it would be awesome. If you guys follow the Skywaker on Twitter, she's done some cool concept art of what Zelda would look like as an inkling, so probably show that to you guys afterwards. Fourth wall has been broken. Everyone take cover. Here we go. Hey, you, wake up.
No, Midori, you have to be louder.
Come on, you! Wakey wakey! Still nothing.
Wake the heck up, Samurai. We've got a city to burn.
Looks like memes didn't work. There's only one possible solution now. Call Pearl in. Oh boy, here it goes, guys.
Alright then. Hey yo! Wake up, you sleepyhead!
And there we go. Ready to start your day? Imagine that just being your ringtone. Apologies. It was coming. It really was. This next one's called Hydration Agents. That's very important, I think. Let's see if it's what I think it is. Hey there, chat. It's us, the agents. Gonna check in on you guys real quick.
You guys have been here for quite a while, so do us a favor real quick.
Just grab a drink of water. It's pretty easy. You'll thank yourself later.
Okay, now that you're all hydrated, back to your regularly scheduled memes. Alright, so I should hydrate, speaking of. It's a great reminder, so let's do that, because the voice is important, and so is your bodily health. So guys, if you got a drink nearby, if you got water, we're gonna take a moment, so feel free to grab a drink. If you're on your phone, take your phone with you. Let's hydrate properly. Thank you for the reminder, Awesome Pig 7. Alright. Inklings, it's been revealed in an interview that Inklings can in fact drink water, they just can't be submerged in it. It's like water only harms like their exterior, apparently. And I didn't even know this before I wrote the first episode of Inkopolis Storytime, but they can actually go into light rain. It's not actually as deadly as I thought, so there is that. It's interesting though. Right at 420 for me. Oh, that is great. Is Ayano still interested in that goose game? Huh. Well, that's right. She in that request, she ended up leaving, so I guess she doesn't actually know the answer to that, huh? How did the memes not work? I have no idea. Alright, so let's continue. You guys are gonna really love this one. Was it round 10 where we had the prequel to this one? It's called Off the Hook Inspiration.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Pearl, aka MC Princess, aka Prizzy Price. If you ever feel down in the dumps, just know this. There's someone out there who appreciates you. Someone who's never gonna give you up, or let you down. Someone who will never run around or desert you. Someone who won't make you cry, or even say goodbye. Someone who won't tell a lie and hurt you. Oh, that'll never get old.
But all jokes and ink rolling aside, there are people out there that love and appreciate you. They care about you. I care about you. And so does Pearly. So keep doing whatever it is you do. Know that someone somewhere will care that you're doing it. Even if they do ink roll you a couple of times.
True that. And always remember, don't get cooked.
Stay off the hook. The end. Yes, you got rickrolled once again, or ink-rolled as I said, I just suppose I couldn't help it, had to do it to him. And author's note from AwesomePig7 here at the end. I know this request was pretty short compared to my past entries, but only so much you can do with 3 pages. Before you complain, the cover art doesn't count. On a different note, this marks my 10th voice request stream I've been featured in, which is super crazy. Thanks again, Yume, for your kind, supportive words and outstanding voice acting. To the people in chat, thanks for taking the time to listen in. Also, get inkrolled again. Winky face. LOL. So yeah, you know, that build up to that scene, I mean, come on, how great was that actually? Oh boy. Thank you so much, AwesomePig7, for being a part of all these voice requests. Just continue to deliver that quality content and awesome dialogue. So if script writing is something you want to go into, like, you are already, like, you've already got this in the bag, my dude. Just keep doing what you're doing. It's awesome stuff. Reginald says, thank you for the inspiration. See, like, that's what I love about the community. We gotta uplift each other. We gotta keep doing that, you know? Yeah, this is why I love Pearl too. She totally would, you know, do these kind of things. Like, I bet if Oreos exist in the Splatoon world, that she has pranked Marina by taking the cream out and putting mayo in them. Like, she totally do random stuff like that. And I see you, Slavic. Yep. Had to do it to him, like I said. Reading the first lines of the next one. Any wrestling fans in the house? I might not get most of those references, but either way, I think this is going to be a really interesting one. So, number 6 is by Abigail, an off-the-hook salmon run. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and click that. So how are you guys enjoying the stream so far? How's everyone doing? Hopefully you're staying hydrated as per our 4th wall break reminder. Hopefully you guys are doing okay. Gonna get hydrated? Awesome. Friendly Octoling, yes. So this is an off-the-hook salmon run. Take a look through the script here. And I'll probably bring the visuals back here, but we're gonna take a look. Author's note, you can use your normal voice for the Grizzco PA. Alright, yeah, I think this will definitely fit with the visuals. Awesome, Agent Nexus, awesome. And what's up, Senpai? What's good? Lauren G, hey, how's it going? Even better now that I'm watching the stream. Oh, you too kind, too kind. Tea has been acquired, yes, Hypersonic X. I'm gonna have some lemon ginger tea after the stream. I always look forward to that. What's Gucci Gang in Ingopolis? Oh man, I haven't heard that one in a while. Alright. Give me just a second here. Alright, let's continue with this. Here in the spawning grounds, a large population of salmonids can be found, waiting to attack their next targets. That is, unless the targets strike first, and the prey becomes the predator. For said prey, it's just another day at work for Grizzco Industries, where squid kids and octoheads can get some coinage just by clearing house against these salmonids. This time, however, the workers seem to be of a higher caliber. Pearl and Marina land in the center of the grounds, weapons in hand.
Ah, Grizzco! Don't you dare be sour! Clap for the best tag team in Angopolis Square and feel the power!
It's great that you're excited about us doing a shift for Grizzco, Pearly, but try to keep the hype levels down. Besides, the mission technically hasn't even started yet.
Sorry, you're right. Let's save our energy for when the first wave comes out.
Grizzco PA. Well, you won't have to wait long. Your first wave begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The air horn blares through the battleground and our symphonic cephalopods have begun their salmon run, with salmonids surrounding them in every corner. Pearl seems to be unfazed.
Take that, you little weirdos! I'm gonna brush y'all out of the park!
Remember, it isn't just about attacking as much salmon as possible. We have to meet our quota and survive the wave.
Alright, yo, you take care of the eggs, I'll hold up the salmon.
Got it. Like an action hero in a blockbuster movie, Pearl would show great bravery in the first wave, while Marina mostly focused on keeping the team alive and gathering eggs, even though she wasn't afraid to get down and dirty.
Blam! Laying the smackdown on these fools!
I got our quota filled up. Finish them off.
I've been waiting the whole round to do this. It's time for an inkjet.
With her special in effect, Pearl would finish off an incredible first wave by knocking out nearly every remaining Salmonid. Marina looked on, smiling at the sight of her friend, enjoying herself more than ever before. And that's time. What a great wave, guys. Nice collecting.
Just doing our jobs, boss.
Oh, and can we have new weapons, please? I didn't do much last wave because I wasn't comfortable with my weapon. Sure, just make sure to keep up the good work. Oh, what AU is this where Grizzco was nice to his employees? Aye aye, boss. The second wave was much like the first wave, more or less. However, it seemed as if Marina was a bit more active in this round. I gotta admit, kicking these Salmonids' butts is so much fun.
See? Told you doing a shift to Grizzco was a great idea.
And you were right. Now let's finish filling our quota and get these guys out of here. Sure enough, that would be the case, as Off the Hook clocked in another fantastic wave, and this time it would be Marina to end things with a bang.
Marina, your special's ready. Beat him up.
Ooh, I've never used this special before. Okay, here it goes. Get ready for a splashdown! A ginormous explosion of ink would surround Marina as the Salmonids exploded one by one until only Pearl and Marina were once again standing tall.
By God almighty, what a splashdown! Marina, you just broke those Salmonids smack dab in half.
That was awesome! I felt like a superhero with that move. Well, even superheroes have their kryptonite. This is your final wave, and we saved the roughest, toughest, and baddest Salmonids in the sea for last. No pressure.
No pressure? Yeah, right.
Don't worry, Pearly. Besides, we survived some tough times before. How bad can this be? I will never say that. A siren begins playing through the area, and a sign lit up from the Grizzco ship reading Hazard Level Max. Ooh.
To answer your question, Marina, very, very bad.
Welp, in this final wave of Salmon Run action, Pearl and Marina would face their toughest round yet, as the water rose higher and the Salmonids came from every direction. And for the first time in this shift, our team's chances at surviving would be in danger, when suddenly... Ah! Marina, surrounded by Salmonids with nowhere to escape, would have no choice but to get splatted by her disfigured foes.
Marina!
I'm okay. Just a little worse for wear.
Well, I'm not gonna finish this by myself. Hang tight, Rena. I'm coming to save ya.
I don't think that's a good idea, Pearly.
Watch me.
Pearl ran through the area, jumping over any obstacles and splatting as many Salmonids as possible on the way, until she finally reached Marina's life preserver, splatting it with her own ink to revive her partner. Wow, you risked your life to save me. Thanks, Pearly.
No time to get emotional, Marina. We gotta finish this job right now.
You're right. Let's get revenge on these sloppy Salmonids. And so the dynamic duo would finish off the wave standing side by side, ink ablazing as each and every last Salmonid was knocked out. With about 30 seconds left, a boss Salmonid made its presence felt. But this time, Pearl and Marina were ready.
Hey, fish paste! Hope you like lasers!
This will only sting for a moment. Our heroes would simultaneously use their best special, the Stingray, to overwhelm their opponent and pick up the last few eggs for their quota. Time finally expired, and the team would successfully survive 3 rounds of intense action. The Grizzco PA says, "Congratulations, you just completed the best salmon run we've seen in years. Here's your bonus."
Whoa, an official Grizzco weapon?
I got one too. This is incredible. You deserve it for putting on a clinic. Well done, you two. Thank you so much. It was an honor to be here.
Well, that was a lot of fun. But now we gotta get back to the studio and record a new song.
No problem. Don't forget, you're always welcome to come back for another shift here at Grizzco. And as our cephalopod friends squid jump away from the spawning grounds, we come to the end of our story. Will this be the only time our heroes prove their salmon run skills? Or will Pearl and Marina come back someday for another round? For now, one thing's for sure. Off the Hook certainly lived up to their name. And finish. This was really action-packed. It was awesome. An Off the Hook salmon run by Abigar. Red the Heavy in the chat if they're there, please give them a shout because that was thrilling and hilarious and a lot of fun to voice. It's really cool, but as I couldn't help making a little bit of commentary through this, such a wonderful AU where Mr. Grizzco is a wholesome bear. He's very wholesome in this, and honestly, I wish he would be that nice to us in the game, especially when, you know, you accidentally wipe on that last wave. Like, you really were so close to quota, but you know. Oh, wow, that was great. So if you guys have any comments for Red the Heavy, Abigar, like, unload the positivity, everyone. This was a lot of fun, definitely. Alright, so sitting at number 6, we're gonna go ahead and highlight this here. Pearl was so on point. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun voicing her there. Intense, I have to say. Did wonderful, Red. Imagine if someone was by a bunch of hyper bombs and does a splashdown. Oh, wow. Honestly, let's see. Since, for those of you who haven't played the Octo expansion, for those of you who, did get to see them in Final Fest, that's where they are actually from. I won't tell you where in the game they're from, but let's just say that when they made their first appearance in Splatoon, they were definitely a lot more powerful than they were in the Final Fest. Marina totally nerfs them, I'm just saying. Honestly, I'm surprised that the killer whale showing up, we didn't get Ink Strikes back, but that's probably just a story for another time. And all the clapping emojis, awesome. That fanfare, that was beautiful. Nothing like the power of positivity to spice up the script. And it was definitely well done. Alright, give me a second here, guys. So our next script, sitting at number 7, is by G-Man Luigi, also known as Agent Fourth Wall on our Discord. I'm gonna pop this open here. It is called Ghost Blasters, a Ghostbusters Splatoon parody. We're gonna go ahead and read this author's note. I just realized we have Color Pulse playing, so that was a fitting end. What happened to the Discord invite? After this story, we can go ahead and pop one in. If there's anyone new who wants to join, let me see a purple heart, and that'll let me know. I'll get the invite ready after this. So if you're interested to join, if you're not already a member, let me see a purple heart. Gonna tap out for now. It's great to hear the script. Alright, stay fresh, Red the Heavy. And until the next round. It'll be announced in the Discord after the stream if you are unable to stay. And I appreciate you for tuning in. See you around. And welcome back, friendly Octoling. Okay, I got some purple hearts here. Purple heart maybe? Why maybe? Anyway, alright, I will get the link after this. So here we go. Author's note by G-Man Luigi here. If you wish to make comics to my stories, go ahead, just give me credit. Continuations and multi-part stories will be in the fanfiction writers channel on the server. So yeah, we always have a lot of awesome submissions in there, so hopefully you guys look forward to that. The Squid Sisters and Off the Hook are out on a walk, and they find a strange mansion and find out it's haunted, so they need each other's wits and weapons to stop them all. As for your question, Yume, there will be a part 2 to the other story from round 11. One mini-story, the next part of the main. This is based on the Splatoon comic by Gomi Pomi. Oh yes, I dubbed that back in 2017, and honestly it could do with a redux, but it was really fun. I'll probably pull that up later. Okay, so give me a second here. Appreciated 3-stage. Yes, like if you guys are enjoying yourselves, please leave a like. It really helps out a lot, everybody. Alright, let's begin. So we have Callie, Marie, Marina, Pearl, and Agent 3, 4, and I believe 8 is in here as well. Okay. So here we go. Best Callie voice that I got.
This is a nice day for a walk.
Callie sees an old mansion in the distance.
Hey, Marie.
Yeah, Cal, what is it?
Was that mansion there before?
She points to it. Callie's mansion DLC coming soon to Nintendo eShop, lol. Marina sees the mansion as well. What the? That definitely wasn't there before.
Let's check it out then.
Are you sure about this, Pearly? I mean, the signs do say keep out, and this place looks old and abandoned.
Absolutely not, which is why we're doing it. Come on, it'll be fun. It'll be an adventure.
They all walk into the mansion. Wow, this place is dark and creepy. Does anyone have a flashlight?
I do.
Pulls out her flashlight and turns it on.
There we go.
Why do you hold onto a flashlight, Callie?
A friend of mine in a green hat and blue overalls told me to hang on to one just in case.
Hey, there's a door. Come on. I think we should just leave, you guys. Marina tries to exit, but the entrance is locked. Wait, why is the door locked?
Wait, what? Arena's right, it won't budge.
Okay, this isn't good. Suddenly, ghosts appear and Callie jumps back. Here we go. This one, what is this? Let me see. Oh, okay, cool. We got this here. I wish I could play it, but just imagine the Ghostbusters theme, everybody. Because we don't want to get stream sniped, but just imagine that that's playing. Unfortunately, it is copyright, so I'll continue here.
Ah! Ghosts!
Wait, ghosts?
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Well, if you're not afraid of ghosts, then neither am I. Me neither.
Yeah, we're not scared of you.
Good thing I brought these. Marina hands Maria a range blaster, Pearl a rapid blaster pro, and Callie a Luna blaster.
Wait, Rena, what are you going to use?
Marina pulls out and twirls a Clash blaster. Of course. This. You guys ready? Yeah, let's blast some ghosts. Off the hook and the Squid Sisters start blasting the ghosts.
Alright, we almost got them all. Yeah!
She suddenly gets slimed by another ghost.
Ah!
Callie, are you okay? Did it hurt you?
It slimed me.
That's great. Actual physical contact. Can you move? Guys, in here. Marina helps Callie up and then says, Come on, Callie.
I feel so funky.
She wipes the slime off of her face. Everyone walks over to where Maria is. Check it out. Old Salmon Run gear. Maybe we can use them.
That is if they'll fit us.
Everyone puts the Salmon Run gear on with no trouble. Hey, they fit like a charm. Yeah, they do. Oh, there's something very important I forgot to mention. What? Don't kill or whale at the same time.
Why?
It would be bad.
I'm fuzzy and all for good and bad things, but what do you mean bad?
Try to imagine all life as you know it stopping instantaneously, and every molecule in your body exploding at the speed of light. Total protonic reversal.
Okay, so that's bad. Alright, important safety tip. Thanks, Rena. Hey, there's a weird logo on the gear. A salmon ghost, or is that a squid ghost and a crossed out symbol? What does it mean?
Maybe the previous owners were like some type of ghost catchers. It's ghost blasters to you. What the? The spirits of Agent 3, 4, and 8 appear. Oh my. That's a plot twist.
Ah! More ghosts! Wait, you three were the original Ghost Blasters?
Yes, we were.
But we're just spirits now.
So that's where you three went. How did you all die? King Salmon, he was tough and he eventually got the best of us.
But you're in a new generation, so you all can take him on with your new weapons. All we had were splatter shots.
Oh, poor 8. King Salmon then appears. Looks like more poor souls are gonna be trapped in my mansion forever.
I don't think so.
Oh, and who says? Us.
The Ghost Blasters!
Wahahaha! You four think you could really beat me. Yeah, well bring it on then. And so King Salmon summons more ghosts. 3, 2, 1, throw it! The Ghost Blasters start blasting the ghosts. Don't forget your sidearms. It's chipping time now, ghosts. uses a splat chipper.
Alright, got it.
Callie uses her side special, which is a splat bomb, and it lands next to her. She kicks it at the ghosts and it explodes, while Marie pulls out an ink shotgun. Say hello to my little... What the carp? Ghosts charge at Pearl.
Hell yeah, forgot my new toys.
She pulls out her splat dualies.
Let's roll.
She starts kicking Salmon Ghost butt and takes out King Salmon.
Oh yeah, y'all just got MC Princess, baby.
King Salmon groans. I'll give you a choice. Either choose a destructor or I splat you all. Oh, I get it. This is one of those mind game things. Come on, guys. Empty your brains. We only got one shot at this. Too late. Someone already chose.
Hey, wait, hold on.
It's here. And then he disappears suddenly.
No one chose anything. Did you choose anything?
No.
Did you?
My mind is totally blank.
I didn't choose anything.
Everyone looks at Callie.
I couldn't help it. It just popped in there.
What just popped in there?
I tried to think.
Look!
No, it can't be.
What did you do, Cal? Oh, Carp. A giant squid starts rampaging through Angopolis.
It's the Stay Puffed Marshmallow Squid. I tried to think of something completely harmless.
Nice thinking, Cal.
Mother Ink Bucket, well, what do we do? I don't think our weapons are powerful enough to take that thing on head first.
I have an irrational idea. The rift sustains the ghosts here, but we can reverse the particle flow from the mansion.
How?
We'll killer whale at the same time. Excuse me, Marina, you said killer whaling at the same time was bad. You're gonna endanger us. Not necessarily. There's definitely a very slim chance we'll survive. Pearl looks at everyone.
I love this plan. I'm excited to be a part of it. So let's do it.
Everyone prepares their killer whales. See you on the other side, off the hook.
Nice working with these Squid Sisters.
Okay, now! Everyone blasts their killer whales at the same time and it obliterates the mansion, as well as the Stay Puffed Marshmallow Squid. Hey, Marie, you okay? Yeah, I'm good. Pearl? Callie?
I'm here. Wow, that was quite the adrenaline rush.
Pearlie, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Thank you all. Because of what you did, our spirits are now free. No longer trapped in the mansion. Fading away.
Now we are at peace, and I can finally be with my Midori. Fades away.
And we can finally rest. Thank you all. Carry on the Ghost Blaster name. Fades away.
The spirits of Agent 3, 4, and 8 pass over to the world of peace, a heavenly place. Come on, let's get out of here. Everyone leaves the remains of the mansion and heads back to Angopolis Square. You know, you guys, there are more places like this that are haunted. They're gonna need squids and octos like us.
Maybe we can set up a special headquarters and do what Four Spirits said. Carry on the Ghost Blaster name.
As much as I'm terrified of ghosts, that's not a bad idea.
Let's do it then. So Off the Hook and the Squid Sisters head back to Angopolis Square, where everyone is throwing a celebration thanking them.
Wow, I didn't expect this coming back.
Yeah.
Wow, you're the ones who defeated the giant squid? Who are you guys? We're the Ghost Blasters.
We did something to thank you all. Oh, you didn't have to.
But we did, look.
Where the old studio was now stands a building with the Ghost Blasters logo and a car with the same logo on it ready for them. Our own base of operations, just for us. Thank you.
No need to thank us. You saved Angopolis from destruction, so we should thank you. Second floor's mine.
You can't claim a whole floor.
I just did.
Pearl heads inside.
Hey, you can't do that, Pearl.
Callie chases her inside as well. Those two. Tell me about it. Come on, let's make sure they don't wreck the place too quickly. Marina and Marie head inside, and all of them set up for their next ghost hunt. The end. Also, happy birthday, Yume. Oh, thank you, appreciate that. Well, that was just chock full of references. That was wonderful. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that was the script, Ghost Blasters by G-Man Luigi, aka Agent Fourth Wall. Hopefully I did it justice. I saw a little bit of Agent 24 shipping in there. Yes, I did. That was fun. It was fun. I can't believe the agents passed away. It's funny because they're so much younger. But wow, that was blessed. Great job. Oh, you guys, your comments in the live chat are giving me life though. Oh, F in the chat for the agents. Oh man. Someone says, can I get a shout out? Can you shout out the channel for me though? Tell your friends about Yume Studio. Yeah, I'll think about it. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Thank you so much. Alright, so that was sitting at number 7. Thank you everyone for participating. Awesome job to everyone whose requests that we've read so far. Oh boy, I'm having a blast. I really am. Alright, let's see. This next one at number 8 is by Arthur Nato. It's called To Shorten It. Let's take a look at it real quick. We're gonna chill for a second. Alright, it's another request featuring our agents. So that's pretty cool. How's everyone doing so far though? Alright, how are you guys? My own amino. Oh yes, you can find it in my channel links on the about page. It's all good. I have not seen the newest Ghostbusters movie either, so yeah, it's all good, everybody. Feeling like I want to play Yokai Watch. I've actually never gotten to the series, but I heard it's a whole lot of fun. You guys are having a good time. That's awesome. I'm glad to be chilling with you guys on this Sunday evening. It's been a lot of fun so far. Alright. I'm gonna hydrate real quick, so you've gotta stay hydrated. A spell to give her eternal life? Can I be the human sacrifice? Uh-oh. Perhaps you are the human who was found in the sunken scroll, at least the last remaining one. Funny enough that they couldn't have revealed the Switch back then, but it was a Wii U they were buried with. Oh boy. Okay, now I get the reference. You're performing a spell for Yume to have eternal life. Oh, you guys. I don't know. I don't know if I would want to see the very end of the universe. But I appreciate the sentiments nonetheless. Thought you guys were making a reference to what was in the request on screen. But that's great. Read the YouTube comments? A video reading YouTube comments. That would be hilarious. Like, we could get all the agents and the idols on it. I think that would be great. I know a lot of YouTubers do those kind of videos, so believe me, I've been waiting for the chance to do that as well. Yeah, it'd be a lot of fun. I think I'm gonna bail out for now. Catch the rest of the stream in a bit. Later, everyone. Catch you later, Silver. Thank you for submitting a request, and thank you for tuning in with us. We'll see ya. Alright, so for those of you who are heading out, thank you for joining us. I really appreciate it. Alright, give me a second to adjust this seat and then we'll get into this request that's on screen. Alright, we are back. Thank you for the kind comments there, everybody. Actually doing a paper, so I won't be as active in the chat as I'd like, but definitely have it on the background. Oh, that means so much. You guys are just still listening in. Thank you, Awesome Pig 7. Thank you, everybody. Alright, so this next request, I think, like I said, was sitting at number 8. And it's by Arthur Nato, Arthur / Arthur, so they have different names in the chat, in the live chat, as they do in the Discord. Oh, thanks for reminding me of that. I'll get the link after this. Oh, there we go. Alright, so let's get started. We've got the agents in this one, as well as Pearl, Marina, Callie. Captain Cuttlefish is here? Okay, well that's interesting. Alright, let's continue. Ayano is on the radio.
Everyone remember where we're meeting up?
Ayumi running, chased by dozens of salmonids.
I got the eggs! I got the eggs!
Pearl with her killer whale.
Come back here, cowards! You don't mess with the princess!
Marina panicking. We're going to die. Maria sighing. Can't anyone just focus? Callie passing by.
No!
Captain Cuttlefish taunting. They won't get those eggs. Time freezes. In the middle of chaos, an inkling girl is standing. It's Midori, Agent 3. As you can see, this is chaos. You probably wonder how we ended up like that. Well, to shorten it, we all work at Grizzco Industries. It was a Sunday. The sun was shining. We all went for a walk in Inkopolis Square. We were all chatting about various things. The Isles were behind me, chatting about music. Ayumi and Cuttlefish were ahead of me. I was with Ayano. I stared at her. She noticed that I was staring at her. I noticed that she noticed that I was staring. She noticed that I noticed that she... Then suddenly...
What's this?
I stopped and looked at the poster she was pointing towards. Grizzco Industries, what's that?
Let's see. Do you have what it takes to take on a life-threatening adventure? Try and win lots of cash. More info at the show. Ooh, sounds like fun!
Hell yeah, I really need an exciting activity right now.
Life-threatening? Does it mean her break is cancelled?
Come on, it'll be fun!
Midori, who was still narrating. I wasn't sure myself if I wanted to do that. I had my second life as Agent 3 in the Squid platoon, and it was enough for me. So, a part-time job? Nah. The life-threatening part got me surprised, though. Anyway, under the request on 3 persons, and I think you can figure out who, we've decided to check it out.
Do you think I'll be able to do the job? Do you think?
What I heard.
Do you think I'll be able to ask you out?
I see what you did there. I felt uncomfortable, so I said nothing. We arrived at the office. The mission was simple. Getting power eggs from creatures named Salmonids. Don't ask me why, but we all accepted. I guess it was to protect the first 3 idiots that accepted without thinking. So, here we are. I don't have much time left. I need to help my friends. I am Agent 3, and you can count on me. Back to the action, since that was a flashback. Okay, that's where it ends. Oh, wow. That was a cliffhanger. I actually thought there was more here, so this request actually ends at 2 pages. I was wondering where it would take off from there. Let me go ahead and show you guys. Just so you can see. Look at that cliffhanger. Big cliffhanger. But y'all in the Agent 24 subabilities, like... thanks. It's just too good. Y'all are too good. Interesting. So it's cool. Like, we haven't had a request where I've had to make my cuttlefish voice in a while. You guys are remembering the Octo expansion streams. I tried my best, darn it. I tried my best elderly voice, alright? No hate, please. But anyway, thank you, Arthur, for that request. That was pretty cool. And that subtle reference also about Team Chaos winning. I remember your Final Fest request as well, and that was also a great one. So props to all our writers so far. Awesome job. Go ahead and open this on the other side. Awesome stuff. Alright. Oh, we got Millman here. What's up? You are actually next at number 9. So this next request is called Grizzco's training video in a close call. Let me open it for you guys so you can see it too. Currently we're sitting at 1 hour, 29 minutes in the stream, so we're doing good. And props to those of you, real quick, who let me edit in the document. So if there are typos, it helps me out. Like, you know, it happens to the best of us. And I can go in and make sure that I'll have an easier time reading it. So again, thank you to the folks who allow me to edit. I see Steamed Callie and I can't help being intrigued. That one is a reference I'm not familiar with, but I thought it was hilarious either way. That was a fine cuttlefish, appreciated, Hyper. I think I'd be reincarnated as an octoling, friendly octoling. I don't know, their eyes are so adorable. Really big anime vibes. Alright, so let's continue with Mailman9812's request, which is called a Grizzco training video, how to deal with scrappers. And let's take a look here at what we've got. Let's bring our visuals back too. Alright.
What's up, Squid and Octo kids? I'm Pearl from Off the Hook.
And I'm Marina. This is a training video advertisement brought to you by Grizzco.
In today's training video, we'll show you how to deal with scrappers.
Our video transitions to the spawning ground, showing the scrappers. Oh, and we are at Arc Polaris in this video, but there's a scrapper there, so this counts, alright?
These pesky salmonids use their shield and charge forward without a care in the world. Talk about cheating.
Anyway, we brought 3 agents from the Squidbeaks platoon. Agents Midori, Ayumi, and Ayano. Say hello, agents. Hi.
Hello everyone, glad to be here.
Hi, people behind the screen.
Now that they have introduced themselves, let us start the demonstration.
Scrappers like to use their shield to protect themselves. However, it won't protect them forever if an employee inks it long enough. It'll stun them and have the chance to splat them from the back. Alright, Midori, show the kids watching how it's done.
So Midori proceeds to ink the scrapper until it's stunned and splats it from the back. Too easy.
Yo, nice job, Midori.
But there's also another way to take out a scrapper. If you're working with your coworker, one can distract it while the other splats it. Show them what I'm talking about, Midori and Ayano. Midori gets the scrapper's attention and lures it to Ayano where she can see the back of the scrapper. Now, Ayano. She splats the scrapper.
Yay, I got it!
Not bad. She high-fives her. Well done, you two. Now here's an improper way of dealing with those things. Our screen shows us how to not deal with scrappers.
It's very important to be aware of your surroundings when a scrapper's around, because if you're not looking, it could sneak up on you, and that's no good.
Like Yume, for example. She's too busy covering her coworkers with a charger, and it happens to be near the edge of where the dirty water is. Let's see what happens next. Ooh, I can't look. Ayumi proceeds to splat the Salmonids with a charger from a distance, unaware of the scrapper approaching behind her. Suddenly, she gets bumped off the map and into the water below.
What the? Help! I can't swim! I can't!
She dissolves.
Oof, that's gotta hurt. I feel bad just watching it happen.
Ayumi responds, frustrated.
Aw, that sneaky scrapper.
Don't get discouraged, Ayumi. Remember to pay attention to your surroundings and you'll do fine.
Thanks, Marina. I won't let you and my coworkers down next time. And that's how to deal with scrappers. Thanks for watching this section of Grizzco's training video. You are one step closer to becoming a professional employee. Remember, don't get cooked.
Stay off the hook. Alright, that is the end of request 1. I had to do the off the hook says reference there. Oh man, you know, you see an opportunity and you just go for it. You just go for it. Oh. Alright, so our second part is a close call. This scenario starts at wave 3 high tide where Marie, Marina, Pearl, and Ayano are a couple eggs away towards victory. Will they manage to get the last few eggs and win? Let's find out.
You dang stinger, stop targeting me!
Don't worry, Pearl, I got them.
Phew, thanks, they were annoying me.
Guys, we're running out of time. I got one of the eggs and I'm on my way to the basket now.
Guys, I need help. The steel got me cornered and a mouse is coming this way. It's getting closer. No, please don't eat me.
8,
What should I do? We only need one more egg and there's 30 seconds left. Looks like I got no choice. Pearl, Marina, I'm going to revive Ino. You two cover me.
Roger that.
We'll do our best. Marie swims towards Ino and spots her life ring. Meanwhile, Amaz tries to sneak up on Marie, but she was aware of it, throwing a splat bomb to its mouth. Nice try. She revives Ino. Thank me later. Now go! With 10 seconds left, Ino approaches the basket and manages to get the last egg in the basket. Wave 3 completed.
I can't believe it! We did it! We actually did it! Professional rank, here we come! Booyah!
And it's all thanks to Marie and Ino. If it wasn't for you two, we could have never gotten promoted.
Yeah, you saved us all. That was some quick thinking, Marie.
Don't worry about it. Our teamwork brought us through, and that's all that matters.
Group hug, everyone.
The team proceeds to hug for a good 10 seconds before Pearl breaks the silence.
Alright, we should stop and get back to the boat. Lunch is on me and we all get paid.
And that's nice of you, Pearl.
Sounds good to me.
Great, I'm starving after that shift. The girls got paid and went back to Angopolis Square to eat. The end. Alright, that is it for both of Melman's requests. They were really action-packed once again. I love seeing all these different takes on the salmon run shifts, you guys. It's been a lot of fun. Are we at number 10? Let us see. You're close. But once again, mad props. You guys are doing amazing. I really like these. Yes, we are just about to reach number 10. And I see why. Okay, that's what number 10 is. Seam Cali. I see you guys. I see you. Okay. I have a huge smile on my face right now. I love writing these. Awesome. You guys are just really, like, you guys are really talented. Minori's gonna have to slap a fish. Oh, man. Agent 8 hitting me right in the feels. Aww. She is just the sweetest. I love her. I like, ever since the Octa expansion came out, I never like switched back to an Inkling for the streams. Like, I just love them too much. But I do bring out Agent 3 and 4 occasionally whenever I need to, whether it be a video or not. Your first request video is a really good start. Oh, thanks for joining. Speaking of which, I did say I'll go ahead and get that invite. So we're gonna do that. Give me a second. Let's look at something, pretty. Okay. Let me get the invite link. I saw those purple hearts, I didn't forget. So, let's see. We're gonna do a 25-person invite. And if we need another one after that, then so be it. I'm gonna go ahead and update our description. So keep your eyes open. Oh, that taunt actually makes me salty. Alright, it should be there under Discord link text. Alright, so it should be updated, and welcome to the server. Please read through the rules and have a nice stay. There are lots of different channels and lots of different subjects. I hope you find something that interests you. I hope you find your people. Awesome. Glad you guys like the Agent 8 voice. It's always a pleasure. Persona music fits perfectly. It really does with this Grizzco gif right here. It's one of my favorite images on the net. Like, check out the artist on Twitter. Their handle is Oshiruko S2 -S2. They make a lot of cool gifs. I know they've done some for Angopolis Plaza. They've done one for what's the new stage? The oh my goodness, I can't even remember it. It's the stage that looks like a Japanese temple. They've done one for Erewhon Mall. Like, they're doing all kinds of cool stuff. Alright. So let's go on ahead and get back to Steamed Cali. It's very short. If you guys get the reference, then more power to you. So, alright, here we go. This is by Yume United Today Leo. I hope everyone's having a great day. If you aren't, then I hope you feel better today or eventually. Good tidings. I appreciate that. Alright. So we got Pearl, Marie, and Callie in here. Let's team Callie. Alright, let's go.
Well, that was a wonderful round.
Yeah, I should be. Good lord, what is happening over there?
An Aurora Borealis?
Aurora Borealis at this time of day? In this part of Angopolis, localized entirely within this map?
Yes.
May I see it?
No.
Pearl, I'm being mauled by Mars!
No, Callie, that's just the Northern Lights.
Well, Pearl, you are an odd squid, but I must say you are a great salmon run player. Alright, and that is esteemed Callie. Like really, the dialogue to me is very hilarious even if I don't understand the reference. But, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you, Leo, for sending that in. Oh boy. Am I late? Oh no, you're just in time. We are getting towards the middle of the stream, I want to say, since we are at request number 10. We got a few short ones, but we got a lot of long ones because you guys wrote some interestingly detailed dialogue for us today. We get to bask in some Splatoon glory. Alright, so here we are at number 11, and we got your boy Jack back again. It's called A Shift to Remember. So if you're in the chat, give a shout. Awesome Pig 7, you call hamburgers steamed hams is a regional dialect? Really? Well, I'm from I don't know how to pronounce that. I've never heard that phrase. Oh man. I'm not familiar with that reference, but still. More power to you all. Glad you like the Pearl voice too. Let's go ahead and open this up. Alright, there we go. So thank you for the kind comments, everybody. I hope that you have a fun time in the Discord if you are just joining. Be sure to check the announcements. If you're interested in being a moderator, we have those open. They'll be closing like sometime in October. But yeah, feel free to check everything out. Alright, so without further ado, let's get into this next request. It's featuring Pearl and Marina, as well as Mr. Grizz. Seems a little bit more like himself. So let's take care of this.
Hey boss, when is the last round? I'm getting tired out here.
Calm down, kid. Even your partner can get around the area more. Pearl, Marina, you two have you taken care of those filthy salmonids yet? Don't worry, sir. Almost a few left. All the salmonids have disappeared, and Pearl and Marina help each other back to the boat.
Phew, that's much better. Thanks for getting my back out there. We've surely been busy at Grizzco a lot. Should we take leave to work on our songs more? Hopefully we get our paychecks. We took this job as a part-time thing to do during the weekend, but I really get how you're feeling. Let's go get that break, Pearly. And our paychecks, to be honest. I just want a break from these steelheads and stingers. Those guys are annoying. Aw, sorry I couldn't help you finish them off, but we'll get them next time, won't we, Marina?
And that's where it ends, but we got a lovely author's note. Hey Yume, I just want to say I'm glad you're feeling better after your break. Your videos and voice acting have come a long way with your creativity and talents. Love enjoying your server and meeting people there. It's really nice to see your passion for creative arts and stuff. Keep up your great work, Yume, smiley face. Really appreciate all these heartfelt messages from you guys. It is great to be back. Unexpected break, but a much needed one. Got a clear conscience, and that will definitely help me in finishing up some of these projects that you guys have been waiting for a while. Some Melody and some other things as well. Don't worry guys, they're coming, I promise. That cough was intentional. I'm okay. I'm hydrated, don't worry. Anyway. Let me see. Good progress so far, good progress, and awesome work again. Thank you to your boy Jack. Next up at number 12, we actually have Javier708, so awesome. Alright, in the chat, what's the limit of characters per request? There's no limit to characters. The only limit is the page limit because we want to get through all of these in a timely fashion. Which one of these stories is my favorite? Oh boy, I feel like we have to get to the end of the stream for me to actually say, but from 1 to 11, I definitely really like number 5, which was Awesome Pig 7's story. Abigail did great. Steam Cali was so random, but definitely Untitled Squid Game is still memorable. So yeah, all of these have been great, guys. Give me 1 second. I'm getting this open for you guys. I want to go ahead and like switch out the music. I feel like we've heard this before. Alright, let's go lower into the playlist. This might be familiar to some of you. You know, I never finished this game. Shame on me, shame, I know. Alright, so you guys can see the script for a second. We got a message from Javier at the beginning here. It's really sweet. Again, appreciate you guys so much for this. Yume, before you read my request, I want to say that you're an amazing person and that's been amazing. Supporting your content and being part of your channel was the best thing in my life. With this music, you're giving me the feels right now, okay? Keep up the amazing work and I will continue supporting you. I also want to say that I want to be just like you one day. A great YouTuber who voice acts and plays with their fans. I want to let you know that you have my gratitude and you deserve my support. Stay fresh. Heart. Oh, big hearts to you, Javier. And thank you so much. People like you keep the community fresh, positive. I really appreciate that. Just go for your dreams. I never thought I'd be here right now, like with, you know, so many of you. You know, I was just doing this for fun, you know, and that's the important thing about it, to have a good time and do what you want to do. Achieve your dreams, you know? So thank you for that. Alright. Yeah, I gotta get that vibe in. And I love it. I really need to continue Kingdom Hearts, everybody. Shout out for Javier, yeah. Shout outs to them in the chat too. Alright, so their request is called Salmon Run Mayhem, featuring the agents. Yes, we love the agents. The agents are in the middle of a battle with Salmonids during their shift, and they're having trouble. Alright. Everyone, I'm having issues here.
I'm also busy here. There's too many Salmonids.
Let me get this last egg in and... Yes, got it in.
The second round ends. Alright team, rally back to the center. The agents all super jump to the center of the map and the third round begins. Alright, now go get me some eggs and try not to get splatted. Thanks for the encouragement, Grizz.
Here we go. Let's do this.
The agents have gotten 14 eggs into the basket so far and needed 3 more to win. Come on, we got this. Ah! She gets splatted. Agent 3 gets splatted.
I got the egg and we just need 1 more.
There's an egg storm. Run!
Be careful and don't forget to revive me.
I can't, Agent 3. I'm cornered.
A Salmonid laughs nearby.
No!
Now Agent 8 splatted. Agent 4, it's all up to you.
Okay, I got this. Ah!
Agent 4 charges at the Salmonids and one by one, all of them get splatted.
Oh, I got the egg.
Alright, bring it back quickly.
You got this, 4?
Agent 4 swims as fast as she could to the basket, nearly getting splatted by Salmonids on the way.
Here we go.
Agent 4 jumps up into the air and throws a golden egg into the basket with 1 second left.
We did it!
Awesome!
I can't believe we did it.
A Salmonid nearby says, "You 3 will regret this. We'll get you next time." Mr. Grizz says, "Splatastic job, team. You 3 are true professionals." The end. Alright. Well, this makes me think, like, there's so many fan renditions of what Mr. Grizz actually looks like, since we're talking to a radio, and I wonder, because you guys have been giving him some good characterization, I really wonder what he truly looks like. Great job, Javier. Awesome request. Thank you so much for submitting it, and for that lovely message at the beginning. You guys are really making my night. I appreciate it. Alright, so currently we are at an hour and 50 minutes in the stream. So how's everyone doing so far? Are you having a good night? Having a good evening or morning? Because time zones, they're interesting for sure. Oh yeah. Thank you for the kind words, Funky Thor 64. And it'd be fun to participate. You know, I really love, getting involved with fan projects too. And what's up, Slavic? Good to see you. Alright, let's see. That was sitting at number 12 once again. So there are 19 requests for today's set list. And so far, yeah, we got 7 left. Thank you so much for participating, everybody. Thanks for tuning in as well. It's been a lot of fun. Just listen to that Zora's Domain music. That's so peaceful. All these requests are truly amazing. Yes, I really have enjoyed all of them. Are collabs allowed in making a request? Yes. I mean, there's nothing stopping 2 people from wanting to write one together. As long as I know who the authors are, so I can shout them out, beginning and the end. Nope. Hanging in there. All right. Keep on hanging. Thank you. All right. Gotta stay hydrated here. Can't wait for the next stream. I've got a camping request that's been sitting around for about 5 months. Oh man, that's that should be interesting. Still awake. All right. Okay, so let's take a look at this. This is our 13th request, and it's by the Friendly Octoling. So, I know I just saw you in the chat, so hopefully you're still with us and you get to hear this live. Alright, I just want to make sure that loaded properly. So this one, I think, is going to be an interesting one for you guys, especially the perspective. We've got Agent 438, we've got, I believe the Squid Sisters and Marina are in this one. And, it's kind of interesting, I could see this to an extent happening after the Oct expansion. So what's about to happen? You will find out soon enough. Alright. So this is called Agents and the Human Remains by the Friendly Octoling. It was the beginning of October. I see what you did there. All the agents were getting ready for a plethora of missions that needed to be completed before the end of the month. Their missions have been rather easy over the past few weeks. Ever since the Octolings were freed from the clutches of Octavia, there has been nothing but a few remaining resistant Octolings who haven't heard the song. The Calamari Incantation, I'm assuming. This mission was special, and these agents were about to find out why. The 3 agents walked into a cave where their mission was assigned to them.
Are you sure about this one, 3? It's really dark in here.
It is pretty dark, 3. Is this the right area? Do you think they would be more hostile than the other ones we fought?
Well, this is the place where 2 said to go. Those other Octolings did put up a fight.
But did we have to splat them?
Unfortunately, yes. They left us no other choice. They weren't exactly wanting to cooperate now, were they?
No, I guess not. I just wish they didn't have to go through this pain.
Once we save them, everything will be okay. They were supposed to respawn, so we can still help them.
I hope so.
As the agents were talking, Agent 4 heard something in the cave.
Wait, quiet.
She held her hands to halt them. They stopped and listened. Maria came in on their headsets. Hostiles are nearby. Proceed with caution, team. Marina through the headset. They don't seem to be focused on you, but stay on your toes and find a way to watch them.
You got it. Come on, guys.
The agents turn into their squid and octopus forms and swim up the newly inked walls to a vantage point. The agents made their way to the end of the cave and they set up an area to watch the octolings from a safe distance. Agent 8, what do you see? 8 lifts up her scope charger to her eye and looks at the crowd of octolings.
They seem to be surrounding something, but I can't make out what it is.
Those are the ones we're after, right?
Yes, they are. We're waiting at their respawn point for them. You'll need to splat them and check out what they're focused on.
Yes, ma'am.
This better work. 4 was silent. 8 aims her charger and takes a shot. The blast hits 2 octolings, splatting them. The rest of the octolings were shocked and a few were scared. One of them falls over, losing her glasses, and then was splatted by the ink they were laying in. The agents attacked the rest of the octolings. They had put up a good fight, but after a while they gave up and were splatted, only to be rescued by the music waiting for them. Hostiles are down. They're on their way to your location. Great work, agents. Gather any information you can and report back to our location. All 3 say yes, ma'am. They cleared all the enemy ink from the area and then took a look at what the octolings were so interested in. As they looked on, Agent 4 found something that caught her interest. It was weirdly shaped like the Squid Sisters.
Hey guys, I found something that you may want to check out.
What is it for? We haven't got all day, so it better be good.
I found some kind of... Let me see. What?
They place down their relics and stare at them.
Agent 2? 1, you might want to take a look at this.
She then takes a picture and sends it to them via her phone. Callie comes in on the radio.
That's odd.
Did they carve a drawing of us or something? It's old and pretty beat up. There's no way it's something that they made recently.
Maybe it's some sort of ancient offering.
I doubt that, but maybe they are...
Pearlie and I have seen things like this before. It's rather odd, but I think we could figure out what they are and how old they are in a lab. A little carbon dating should help us figure this out. As they were all talking, Agent 8 wandered off and started to move a few things around. She eventually found other relics that were old and torn up.
Sweet mother of...
Oh my.
Whoa!
The 3 stood there in awe and confusion about what they were seeing. They wouldn't know it yet, but they were right at the buried site of a Yume Nintendo gift store. Things are about to get weird. Guys, Agent 3 was talking to the others on the radio. You need to see this. To be continued. Oh, well, that's interesting. Oh, the timing of Brinstar couldn't be better, actually. Great job to the friendly octoling. I really am curious to find out what happens next, though. Like some of you with these cliffhangers here. Look at y'all. It's an awesome idea, and it makes sense that, that they want to, you know, help as many octolings get back to the surface as they could, so I thought this one was really neat. It's really cool. Thank you for submitting it. Hey, I appreciate that, Peter. Thank you for your support. Sorry for the cast, but I'm so happy. No problem. It was fun reading it. And Diego, I read your comment on the first Final Fest stream. Glad to hear it. Thank you so much. Yeah, this mix is great, Hyper. So they find 1,000-year-old Squid Sisters merch. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. Like, the Squid Sisters originally were supposed to be shrine maidens, at least in the beta version of the game. So, you know, if they were doing the whole reincarnation thing, or that they were actually following a tradition, it'd be kind of cool. I just want more Splatoon lore. You know, the devs have gone radio silent on us, and I just hope that someday soon we'll hear something yet again. One of these days, Splatoon JP will tweet out news about a spin-off for Splatoon 3 or something. Right now, it's all just current ranked teams and stuff like that. Anyway, good stuff. When you got to the surface, how did you feel? Blessed. Let's hope they don't find our fan art. I think I know what you mean by that. Oh, man. Anyway, thanks again, Friendly Octolink. Thank you to everybody who's here, and thank you to everyone who's submitted. I'm gonna go ahead and get some water. But I think I might go ahead and take a brief intermission because our next request, let me show you guys where we're sitting at here. Number 14 by Gamer Julian 94. That's called 2 Shifts and 2 Endings. It is a bit of an action-packed one. It's a bit long, so I should actually take a quick break here. Thanks for chilling, everybody. What's wrong with the fan art? They're adorable. Oh, you're innocent mind, Lone Wolf. It's all good. Alright, but what I'm gonna do is take a quick break here. You guys are gonna see a splash page and shameless self-promo. Follow me on Instagram. I post aesthetically pleasing photos. So you'll see that in just a bit. I'll be right back, everybody. Thanks for chilling with me. Alright, we are back. Let me get the music on too. Actually, I'll just go ahead and restart it. So, I wanna reply to a few comments that I saw floating through the live chat just as I got back. So, to DarkGod898 who said the curry on my Twitter post looks tasty. Thank you, it really was. And, it makes me think of the Splatoon manga. Warm Lily says she's actually eating cooked salmon today, so, that's awesome. You're really keeping with the theme of the stream, like what a coincidence, like Lone Wolf said. Awesome. Glad you guys liked the, salmon run tutorial music. I don't know if the video is still available on YouTube, but, if I can find it, I'll be sure to link it for you guys. And thank you for the kind comment there, Hidden Wolf. It's always fun. Yes, it's always a blast doing this with you guys. You're good, friendly Octoling. Don't worry, it happens sometimes. It happens to the best of us. Alright, yep, I am good to go. So our next request, actually, here, it should be on the screen. Is it? Let me see. Yeah, it is. Sitting at number 14. I just haven't opened it yet on your guys' end. It is by GamerJulian94 in the Discord and also on YouTube. So it is an interesting one. And I actually went ahead and double spaced it just to make it a little bit easier to read. But when I tell you that it is packed with action, it is packed. So it'll probably be one of our longer readings of the night. And as we're getting towards number 19, these stories will start to get a little bit more detailed. So strap yourselves in, everybody. It's gonna be fun. I'm a man of great taste, thank you. Well, I definitely would love to take more food photography with the Squid Sisters. I just need a Callie plush. I have Marie. Thank you to LPS versus S. So kind of them to gift me with that. But yeah, I need the idols so that they can just pose with random things. It'd be a lot of fun, you know? Can't wait to see what Julian's written. Thank you for that encouragement, Lauren. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. When I say take a look at this, yeah, it's it's gonna be a doozy. I'm plushless, but the nights are so cold. I feel you. Honestly, one of these days they need to just make a giant, they have giant squid plushes, but I want a giant Marina plush. They have a giant Isabel plush, but you know, the market is ready for that kind of thing. Don't you agree, guys? Like, honestly. Alright, without further ado, let us continue here. 2 Shifts, 2 Endings by GamerJulian94. It's a peaceful evening in Inkopolis. Inklings and Octolings alike are having a good time. Callie, Marie, Pearl, Marina, Midori, Ayano, and Ayumi return to the plaza from a shopping tour at Anawana Mall, visibly in a good temper.
Wow, that was a great shopping tour. I got so much new gear.
Yeah, it really paid off, and even Midori seemed to have a good time. Midori, feeling slightly attacked, answered in a somewhat harsh tone. What, am I not allowed to enjoy something from time to time? The others started laughing. You're always so serious, Midori. Relax a bit. Midori started to blush, feeling slightly embarrassed, but eventually broke out in laughter too. That's the spirit. They continued to laugh when Ayumi suddenly said,
Hey look, Grizz is still open.
Really? I thought it closes at 6 p.m. today.
Not until 8 p.m. Mr. Grizz sent out an update earlier on. Guess he doesn't want to miss any bit of revenue. Hey, what about it, girls? One last shift before Grizz goes on to summer break?
They all nodded and made their way to Mr. Grizz's building. While they were walking, they discussed how they should build the teams.
So, how should we split up? Since we're only 7 people, 3 of us need to search for a 4th person.
Good question. I'm fine with teaming up with any of you, and I wouldn't mind waiting a bit. Same here. As they arrived at the building, they still hadn't decided. To settle things, Midori said to the idols, You don't need to worry about splitting up. You are 2 well-rehearsed teams, and it'd probably be best if you stayed together. Don't worry, us agents will do fine with a random teammate.
Are you sure? It's not like we would be completely helpless without each other.
With a determined look, Midori answered, That's fine, we'll handle it. Right, girls? Directing the question towards Ayumi and Ayano.
Yeah, we're a great team, isn't that right, Ayano?
Ayano was a bit surprised.
Yeah, of course.
Well, I guess it's settled then. Let's head inside. Upon entering, Mr. Grizz welcomed them with his usual greeting. The weapons for the current run were the Splatbrella, the Splat Charger, the Splat Ruler, and the Splat Dualies. The map was Marooner's Bay. Well, we're ready to go. I hope you all don't need to wait too long.
I don't think we'll have to. Good luck to you too.
Ayumi said with a big grin on her face.
Same to you.
Callie answered with an equally big grin. The agents took place in the lobby, while the idols entered the boat that brought them to the shipwreck. After a short trip, they arrived.
Well then, girls, let's do this.
Pearl said with a confident smile. The first wave was a normal boss rush. Pearl got the roller, Marie the dualies, Callie the Brella, and Marina the charger. Oh shucks, I'm no good with chargers.
Don't worry, we got your back,
Callie said as she already started splatting some salmonids. Marina smiled and rushed forward to support her friends. One after another, they splatted the bosses and obtained the golden eggs. While the others were bringing eggs to the basket, Marina suddenly found herself facing 3 steel heads at once. Slightly nervous, she took aim to splat one of them, while the other 2 had already thrown their bombs. Marina just barely avoided being splatted by the bombs, but found herself surrounded by Salmonid ink. The remaining steel heads charged new bombs while Marina took aim, fearing that she wouldn't be lucky this time. When she released the trigger, both steel heads exploded, to her surprise. She looked around, confused, only to find Marina floating next to her with the inkjet. Take the eggs, I'll keep the Salmonids busy. Taking a moment to realize, Marina nodded with a smile, grabbed an egg, and rushed to the basket. At the end of the wave, they scored an impressive 33 eggs and got ready for the next one. Meanwhile, the agents were still stuck in the lobby.
Is there really no one who wants to work a shift?
Ayumi was still visibly annoyed. Oh, give me a second, guys. Oh, I didn't even realize what happened. Thanks in the chat for that heads up. Alright, where did we stop? I'm getting these air bubbles from staying hydrated. Alright, so we're just gonna start from the top here. Alright, meanwhile the agents were still stuck in the lobby.
Is there really nobody who wants to work a shift?
Ayumi was visibly annoyed.
I'm sure we'll find somebody soon.
Just as Ayano said that, a young inkling boy appeared. Well, there's our team member. Grizz prepared their team and transported them to another Marooner's Bay mission. In the meantime, the second wave for the idols started. Another normal boss rush. The agents didn't have as much luck being greeted with grillers on the first wave. Off to a great start. Ayano was the first target. Midori already had a plan. Ayano, lure the griller in circles around me so I can snipe it. Ayumi, you take care of the small fries with the roller. Same to you with your Brella dude. Unless the next one targets me, repeat that strategy. She advised them while positioning herself roughly in the middle of the ship where a gusher spawns during a Goldie Seek. Ayumi joined her to be ready for the small fries. The plan succeeded and the first griller was taken down without any trouble. Next target was a boy who hadn't moved yet. Hey boy, move it or you get splatted. He seemed to be completely absent-minded. Midori focused on the griller anyway, while Ayano and Ayumi retrieved the eggs. To Midori's demise, she completely forgot about the small fries, which promptly creeped up on her, splatting her before she realized what was going on. At the same time, the boy was splatted by the griller. It took Ayano and Ayumi a moment to realize what was going on, as the griller now rushed towards the octoling.
Run, Ayano! I'll revive Midori!
Ayumi fought her way through the horde of small fries and revived Midori with a swing of her roller.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Those annoying little buggers really caught me off guard, though. The griller kept on chasing Ayano.
Girls, a little help, please.
Oh, right! We should take care of that.
Midori took aim once again and stopped the griller with 2 snipes. Let's take this one down and get the eggs. Said and done, the girls finished the griller and retrieved the eggs, sitting on 8 at the time being. The next 2 grillers were already on their way, both having chosen Midori as their target. Oh carp, that's gonna be tough. After a long and hard fight, the girls eventually took down the grillers and retrieved the eggs, finishing the wave with just 18, barely meeting the requirement.
That was a pretty hard fight. I'm glad we made it.
It can only get better though, right?
Ayumi wasn't really confident in her own words, but tried to cheer up her friend anyway. In the meantime, the second wave for the idols had passed without any trouble, and the third one begun. They were facing a mothership, and the weapon shuffle was very kind to the idols. Marina got the Brella, Pearl the Dualies, Marie the Charger, and Callie the Roller.
Would you look at that? Each one of us has their favorite weapon type, and it's just a mothership, and that's gonna be a piece of cake.
Yeah, let's show them how fresh we are.
They split up and started splatting the Chinooks, retrieving the eggs they dropped. Once the mothership approached the basket, Marie and Marina retreated to fight it. Marina activated her stingray while Maria bombarded it with sniper shots. The mothership quickly retreated without sucking up a single egg. Callie and Pearl took care of the approaching Salmonid hordes.
Taste my eggs, Salmonids!
Pearl yelled as she unleashed a splashdown, splatting a couple chums and cohawks in the process. At the same time, Callie unleashed her own special.
Bomb Rush Blush!
She unloaded a sheer endless amount of splat bombs on the Salmonids, which went down in large numbers. Being so in sync, the idols finished the wave with 39 eggs. Mr. Grizz was very pleased with their work. They returned to the plaza to wait for the agents, happily chatting about their successful shift. The agents didn't have such a good time on the other hand. Their second wave was a rush on high tide. Ayumi was the first target. You were saying before? Midori was somewhat nervous as she knew how badly rushes could go.
We'll handle it, don't worry. We aren't agents for nothing.
Ayumi had no idea how wrong she was. With the roller being handed to the boy, who continued to be absent-minded, an important weapon was out of play. They stayed near the basket to quickly grab any golden eggs and started splatting the wild-gone chums. Ayumi had the easiest time defending herself with her umbrella, reliably holding off the crazed beasts. Midori was right beside her, firing on them with a dodge roll attack. Ayano, on the other hand, had visible trouble fighting off the chums, being handed the charger.
I'm not really good with this weapon type. I don't think I'll be of much help here,
she said with a slightly depressed and worried voice. Just try to keep the other side clean as good as you can. As long as the glowflies target Ayumi or me, most of them come in our direction, so you won't have to deal with too many of them. This encouraged the Octoling, and she started sniping the forward-rushing chums to the best of her ability. Unfortunately, she couldn't hold all of them off, and a few managed to hit the unsuspecting Ayumi from the side, splatting her quickly. The loss of protection from the umbrella was also Midori's downfall, as she quickly got overrun by the chums that had just targeted Ayumi before. The glowflies now focused on Ayano. Knowing that she couldn't fight the onslaught, she went for a desperate splashdown. This gave her enough time to throw a bomb to where Ayumi and Midori were splatted, who were then revived by the explosion. It was just in time. Ayano was splatted herself, with the boy going down equally as fast. Ayumi and Midori used their short invincibility to take out the chums in the nearby environment, allowing them to breathe for a moment. We have to start collecting eggs. Hold off the chums, and I'll revive Ayano and the boy and get the eggs with her. Ayumi nodded and opened her umbrella. Midori went and revived the boy and Ayano. Are you okay?
More or less, I guess.
Come on, we have to get the eggs. The remaining seconds passed, and after another nerve-wracking near wipe, they completed the wave yet again, just barely. As the third wave begun, the water stayed high, and the sky darkened once more. Another one of these rounds?
I wonder what we did to be so unlucky.
From the water, a griller emerged once more. Okay, same strategy as before. Luck wasn't on their side, though. Ayumi, who was not much better with chargers, had trouble sniping the griller. The small fries split up, attacking Midori and Ayano, as the griller made quick work of the Inkling boy. The agents were visibly worn out and stressed, and it wasn't long before they got wiped. Mr. Grizz made his disappointment more than clear. Back at the plaza, the Isles were waiting for them and saw 3 frustrated agents leave the building.
Worst shift ever,
Ayumi groaned.
Bad shift?
Don't ask, I just want to get home now. Wow, that must have been really rough then. We'll tell you about it later, but for now, I'm out. That being said, Midori left the group, and the others split up promptly, seeing each other off for the night. Parting words. First of all, thanks for taking the time to read this. It wasn't easy to keep the story within the 3-page limit, but enough trial and error eventually brings good results. Usually not too much of a writer. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed reading the script, and I hope the audience enjoyed getting it read by you. You're an amazing person, Yume. Aw, you guys. And I hope you can continue your awesome work as long as possible. Don't get cooked and stay fresh. P.S. You're breathtaking. Oh, we always gotta get that one in there. This was 2 Shifts, 2 Endings by GamerJulian94. Thank you so much for those kind words and for an action-packed story. I hope you guys enjoyed the narration. Hope you guys enjoyed the description, in this request. Got a lot more like it coming up next, actually. Callie is treasure and I'm a phantom thief. I'm going to steal her heart. Callie is precious. Everyone's precious, but I don't know. Callie is she's just one of those pure characters. That's her whole, that's her whole persona, And the mic did actually cut out there for a second, so I'm glad that you guys are watchful, and thank you for noticing that as well. All in all, this couldn't have turned out more awesomely. Thanks for making this a really great night, everybody. Go ahead and highlight that here. So number 14, we are on to, oh, sweet. Oh, thank you so much, Hidden Wolf. I really appreciate it. Minecraft, oh boy, I've never played Minecraft once at all. Like, I've watched other people play it. That's for sure, but if that's something that you guys would be interested in seeing, I mean, I made a joke tweet on Twitter a few days ago about the Squid Splatoon's Let's Play channel. Like, if you guys really want a Minecraft stream, you would be getting like my first experience playing the game ever. So hey, maybe I'll make a community post about that. That's hilarious, guys. We're basically reading a storybook. It's so much fun. Oh, I should play it live. Okay, yeah, it'd probably be a more hilarious reaction if it were live than just, being pre-recorded, because you guys will get to just jump in on that. It's trending because it's finally getting an update to the Nether. That's interesting. Mining squids. Gonna take my pick to the old mine shaft. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I was listening to that parody by Anna Pansy yesterday. The old shaft road or something like that. Actually, you know what? I'm not against it, guys. Along with bees, lots of bees. Definitely play it. Eye emoji. Okay, interesting. That'd be fun, but I prefer other games. Oh, there's definitely gonna be other games, guys. November, we're doing round 13 in October, but November is gonna be a free month. There won't be any voice requests until December, because I want to do Zelda month. That's something I've always been wanting to do. If you guys have been with me from the beginning, you'll know that we started a lot of Zelda comic dubs on this channel. I miss those, but the reason they stopped really is because Breath of the Wild just it went through periods of popularity. Like, when there wasn't any source material, I kind of just wanted to focus more on Splatoon, and boy did Splatoon get material. We all know. All of us here love Splatoon, you know? Yeah, Zelda month. I'm excited for that. Alright, gotta stay hydrated here. And round 13, still gonna do camping. Nah, that sounds good. Oh, with the Lewis there with the Doria. Catch you later, Blue Phantom Foxy and Hidden Wolf. Thank you for tuning in. You guys are awesome. Thanks for being part of the community, everybody. Sonic Unleashed? I love that game. Unironically, I love it. It has great music. I love a lot of the Sonic games from like I want to say up to 2011, because that Sonic Generations was the last main one I played, and it was great. It had everything. Thanks for that super chat. There's Nebrus Minecraft good. I won't deny that statement. Still waiting for Breath of the Wild 2 news in my corner? Exactly. Will Zelda be playable? The developers need to stop trolling us. They need to stop trolling us already. 2020, make it happen. Hashtag playable Zelda in 2020, okay? I heard Sonic Unleashed and I had to stay for one more minute. Honestly, favorite stage in that game would have to be, I mean, music-wise, I love Windmill Village, the starting level. But my favorite stage, hard one. It's a hard one. I'm thinking, guys. I'm thinking. I don't know. I think my favorite stage is Dragon Road. That's Chunan, the Chinese-inspired stage. It's just so breathtaking. And yeah, go ahead with the breathtaking memes, guys, because the opening, like the start of it, the music, the scale, what's it? The opening road, everything looks so cool. So yeah. What if I told you that I made a Minecraft skin of Yume? Oh, I think I want to see that. It sounds interesting. Favorite level is Jungle Joyride. Oh, that's the Adabat level, I think, right? Yeah, that one is pretty fun. It's hard though on the night level, like the Werehog levels. I had this bad habit of like restarting because I just wanted to get an S ranking, like every time. But then the checkpoints are brutal. They're hard, guys. I love, we're all bonding over. Like, I'm glad to see that there's a lot more Sonic fans here than I thought, because I was always a big Sonic fan too. So awesome, guys. I love it. Yeah, we got some Into the Light playing here. Alright, well, without further ado, let's go on and get to our next request. I'm gonna go ahead. We've just been having fun and chatting here. I'm gonna go ahead and ping a certain someone. Give me a second. Alright. Agent 24 for life. No reason for saying that. Just felt like it. Hey, I approve. Okay, give me 1 second here. Let's go ahead and take a look. So you guys can look along with me. Let's get back to this. Alright, because I had to do it to him. Number 15, Jules the Remixer's request. It's called Discovered. Always gotta do that to you guys now. Since round 11. Just had to happen. Alright, oh, and we got music. So, Into the Light is about to end, I think. It's close to ending. So I'll go ahead and pause that. So, quick PSA. If you all want to request music, you have to put in a voice request to do so, because I know we did have someone asking about that like around the beginning of the stream. And if you feel that a certain track will bring out the feels in your request, it'll really add and enrich it, then link your music and I will follow through. So let's see what this is. Oh, it is from Halo, an Ultimate Theme mashup. Okay, cool. So we're gonna play that. And I'm excited for this request. So let's see what the author's note says. If there's a random ad midway through the song, I apologize. It really popped up a couple of days ago. But this couldn't find a better song. Understandable. Not really a sequel, but hey, we'll just skip forward a couple of months because why not? I think this is in reference to the request from round 11, which was called Unbreakable, if I remember. So yeah. Number 15, Burger King foot lettuce, exactly. It's a tradition after, yep, definitely Awesome Pick 7, you remember. Okay, so yep, let's get the music going, and I'll get the visuals back up. Don't know if you guys prefer to see the script though, let me know. But I don't know. I really like the aesthetic that we have going here. So let's get that going and let us begin. Alright, discovered by JT Jules the Remixer. We have Marina here, who is an AI. Marina, Pearl 8 and 3. The signal was unlike anything she had ever seen. It wasn't inkling or octoling, and it certainly wasn't Salmonid. In fact, this signal had no relation to any tech from any species. The pulse was coming from the ruins of Arc Polaris. It was weak, but definitely was there.
Coming in on Arc Polaris now.
Pearl looked back from the cockpit of a modified off-the-hook helicopter. Marina had to admit that she looked pretty cool. Aviator shades, mic and helmet, and an olive drab bomber jacket was definitely a good look on her. Good. Marina stood up. Pearl, keep an eye on the signals, will you?
You betcha.
Thanks. 8, 3, you ready? Uh-huh. 3 nodded silently. Well then. Marina reached up and pulled the handle to open the drop hatch in the back of the heli. Let's do our job. The hatch opened with a hiss. Cold air blasted Marina in the face. She reached over and grabbed her helmet, putting it on with one hand while unhooking her modified splatbrella from her belt. And remember, Marina turned back to the agents. Don't go in there shooting everything up. Whatever's down there, it might be non-hostile. The helicopter eased down to the center of the ruins of Arc Polaris. It was high tide. Shell, if it's what I think it is. And what would that be? Marina didn't answer. She hopped out and helped 8 off of the heli. It was her first drop mission after all. Marina held out her hand for 3, but 3 ignored it and jumped herself. Remember, you guys, we've got a limited amount of time to do this before the next Salmonid wave starts to come in. And just how limited is that amount of time? Marina glanced at 3. According to Mr. Grizz, about 25 minutes. 3 groaned. 25 minutes for an operation this size? That's gonna take a lot of effort and skill. Of course, they were the agents of the Squidweeks platoon, the elite of the elite. Skill was in the bag. Marina placed her laptop on the steel of the ruins and started to scan the area. The energy seemed to be coming from below the ancient structures. But what could be down there, and how would they get down? Marina transferred the scans to her helmet and started to follow where the signal was coming from. 8 and 3 followed close behind her, weapons at the ready. 24 minutes. She rounded a corner of the ruins and the signals influxed. She held up a fist and her teammates stopped on a dime. Marina reached out and felt around on the cold steel. There didn't seem to be any entrance. There. A slight crack in the metal plate. It looked like a door frame. Marina pushed on it. Nothing. It was unmoving. There was no way to pull it either. The crack was way too small to get any tool in between to pry it open. There had to be another way. Marina, could we use this? Marina turned to 3. 3 was pointing to a red button to the right of the door. Looks like it. Try it once. 3 pressed the button once. The crack widened and the door swung open, almost hitting Marina in the face. It was dark. The only light source was a dimming light from the sunset. But darkness didn't matter. The agents' helmets provided night vision which allowed them to see into every corner of the hallway. But that's all it was. A hallway. All 3 agents cautiously walked down the hallway, their special training kicking their senses into overdrive, searching for any traps or enemies. There was nothing, just cold steel. The end of the hallway had a door with a keypad next to it. It was set up in a 3x3 grid, with symbols that Marina had never seen before. 21 minutes.
Marina, have you seen this before?
Marina thought hard. They were so foreign, yet so familiar. That's right. She had seen these before. Schellendorf had these in some of their archives. They were human numbers. Actually, I have. This works just like a regular keypad. We need to put in the right combination of numbers to open the door.
And how did they find that?
That was the problem. No combination equals no entry. But before Marina could think of a solution, 3 walked up and smashed the keypad with the butt of her gun once, twice, thrice. The keypad sparked and flickered off. There was a clicking noise behind the door. It unlocked. Found the combination. That works too. Marina reached out and tried to slide the door open. It moved, but only a little. Agent 8 and 3 both stepped forward and pulled as well. With a metallic screech, it opened. No matter the training, they were not prepared for what they saw in that room. In the dim light, they saw about 15 thin shapes. They were a variety of colors, going from pale white to dark brown. Their arms were long and skinny, and so were their legs. Their heads were small, and their eyes widened when they saw the agents. Long strands of what looked like hair fell from their scalps. It wasn't nearly as colorful as inkling or octoling hair, but it seemed light and poofy, like gravity was not affecting it at all. What the? At the sound of 3's voice, the thing started tittering anxiously. Their voices were smooth, not nearly as bubbly or gargling as inkling or octoling language. Marina couldn't say anything. She was at a loss for words. These things, there's no way. 16 minutes. There was a long pause before one of the things stood up, its legs shaky. 3 started to raise her gun, but 8 signaled her to stop. 3 lowered the weapon, but did not relax. At full height, the thing was tall. Very tall. Taller than Marina by a couple inches, in fact. He had dark skin and curly black hair. His arms, like the others, were skinny, but there was evidence of once tough muscle. A large black gun was slung across his back. His clothes were dirty and ripped, and were faded tremendously. If he was scared, he didn't show it. After a brief moment, the thing began to talk. Marina couldn't understand any of it. It was all a smooth gibberish to her. She had no way to figure out what it meant with her own ears. Then she realized. 3, 8, turn on your translators and your helmets. All of the agents turned on the translator software Marina had designed for them, and all of the words coming out of the thing's mouth started to make sense. Can you understand me? A younger Marina spoke through the translator. Oh, that was her. She was the one who recorded her own voice after all. Filled with excitement, Marina responded, her translator augmenting her voice to sound as smooth as the thing's voice. Yes, we can understand you. The thing looked relieved. Oh, thank God, you have to help us get out of this cursed place. This was supposed to be the ark for humanity, the one thing to save us all. We've been here forever. I don't even care if you're a friend or foe. Those salmon monsters have been trying to get in here for so long. It seems like they never stopped coming. We were so scared that it was going to be them when you broke the door. We could never escape because the salmon would always be there to greet us. Marina grew more concerned the more he talked. They had to get them out of here. Any longer and the Salmonids would surely kill them. So, Salmonids have been trying to get in here for how long? As long as we woke up from cryosleep, yes. And how long has that been? About 13 weeks. Marina, how much time do we have left until the next wave of Salmonids come in? About 12 minutes. Now the human looks scared. 12 minutes? Oh, this is bad. Not if I can help it, Marina thought. She was not about to let these people die to Salmonids. Pearl, how much room do we have on the chopper?
Room for about 17 people. Maybe 19 if you really cram them in.
Excellent. Marina looked the human in the eyes. I've got good news. We can all fit you onto our helicopter, but it might take a while and we've got a very limited amount of time. The human's eyes filled with hope. We'll try to be of some assistance. Our ammunition is limited, but we'll try our best. We won't forget this, what's your name? Marina stuck out her hand. Marina, pleasure to meet you. The human took it. Jonathan. Jonathan turned back to the other humans and started debriefing his comrades.
Wait, why did you ask me how many people we can fit?
Consider this to be an exploration mission turned rescue mission. I'll give you more details later. We just have to get the shell out of here and now. Both agents and humans started to exit the rooms. Once they all got outside, Maria noticed something in the water.
Salmonids, they're ahead of schedule.
Just then a group of massive cohorts started to rise out of the water. They snapped and snarled, giant pans ready to smack down anyone in their path. Some of the unarmed humans began to scream in terror. Team, open fire! Jonathan, get everyone else on the heli. We'll hold them off. All of the agents opened fire on the Salmonids, cutting them down one by one. The humans started to pile on the heli without hesitation. Marina, we've got a flyfish. That was bad. Flyfish are not as effective on ground troops, but in air-to-air combat, the missiles it shot were devastating. 8-3, take it out. Pearl, get one hyperbomb on the rack.
Roger that.
You got it. One hyperbomb primed and ready to drop.
The flyfish opened its rocket pods and locked onto the heli. Like a well-oiled machine, 8 and 3 tossed bombs into each of the pods with perfect synergy. But not before the flyfish shot 2 missiles out at the helicopter. They impacted, sending the heli skidding across the ruins, almost falling into the water. A regular helicopter would have definitely fallen in or at least got destroyed.
Let's go, let's go, let's go! We gotta get out of here before more keep coming!
The agents dashed over to the helicopter and closed the hatch. Pearl, get us in the air and drop that hyper bomb now!
Yes, ma'am!
The chopper began to climb, slowed a little by the extra passengers and damage from the Tenta missiles.
Hyperbomb away!
A dull thunk resonated in the helicopter as a hyper bomb dropped off the bomb rack. On my mark, detonate that hyper bomb, Pearl. Marina waited until the arc seemed swarmed with Salmonids. Mark! The hyper bomb detonated, clearing the area in silver ink. She didn't see any more Salmonids try to come out of the water. The heli flew away, all passengers safely on board.
Marina, who are these people? Are these...
Yes, Pearl. We found the last humans. The end. Woo-wee! Wow, that was intense. I read through some of this, but didn't want to read to the end because I wanted to have that sheer excitement of, discovering it for the first time. And this title is called Discovered by Jules the Remixer. Wow, that was intense. Along with this, soundtrack selection, wow, I could actually see this happening in Splatoon. That was amazing. And we have an author's note as well. Once again, thanks so much, Yume, for reading. I hope everyone had a good time. Literally writing this right now, and I have to say the scripts and the reading is fire. Good job, fellow writers, and amazing job, Yume. Keep it up both. For now, see ya. Also, just a side note, but thanks for looping the song. I was so scared that it wasn't gonna be long enough. No problem. The build-up towards the 4 minute and 30 seconds part is so good. It's insane. I haven't played a Halo since the second one, so wow. I'm definitely impressed. Definitely. And so yeah, if you guys want to see the title of this, is the Halo Ultimate Theme Mashup. And so just so you guys can see the author's note as well. Wow, I am going to take some time to read the live chat now, though. I got so into this, and I really did my best. Great job, JT. You really outdone yourself. The Final Fest request was awesome, but this one, wow. They delivered with the action. Oh, and what's up? I didn't know that we had Trust in here, so if you're still here, thank you for joining and tuning in. Halo time. Right, hey Yukimura, glad to see you back. I see the Master Chief or Smash comment. Oh boy. And the Avengers Assemble comments, oh man, those are great. Ooh, the intensity. Still feeling a little bit of an adrenaline rush from that. Clapping intensifies. Beautiful. Thank you for all the positivity and kind comments, everybody. Let's give our writers another round of applause. So far, this stream has been nothing short of phenomenal. How can I send a request? These are closed currently, so you have to be a member of the Discord. You can find the link to join in the description below, next to the purple heart. All the instructions are in announcements and via request channel. Yeah, fantastic job, JT. Thank you so much for listening, everybody. If you guys want, I did see some of you reading along with the script. These scripts are linked in the Discord. If you guys just need something to read, please do check out these wonderfully written scripts. Once again. Okay. Let's go ahead and get a green highlight on that. Currently, we are 2 hours and 48 minutes into the stream. We're going to go ahead and continue on with our last 4 requests of the night. I can't believe that we're already coming to a close so soon, but let's just enjoy the rest of the time we have, everybody. Thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and and Loop are beneath the mask again. It goes well with everything, so why not? Okay, our next request here is by Fireblitz. Bomboozled on YouTube, I believe. It's called the Salmonid King. So that's already sounding interesting to me. Great job, everyone. You've got some good ones coming up, that's for sure. So we saved the best for last, so us, just finishing reading JT's request. I just tried to line these up to the best of my ability. Yeah, if you guys are on the edge of your seats, you might stay there, actually. Just got an idea for an Animal Crossing-like song. Gotta go play it. Ooh, awesome. Good luck, good luck. Don't be sad it's nearly over. Smile because it's happening. That is sweet. So we go from action music back to relaxed music. Yep, but, I will encourage you guys, especially for round 13, to include music you would like to hear on stream, as long as it's not copyrighted, so that the stream doesn't get sniped. I'll be looking forward to your choices. Alright, so here it is. Number 16. It's called the Salmonid King. Catch you later, CQ 2687. Appreciate it. Here we go. The Salmonid King. After a particularly grueling salmon run shift, Agents 3, 4, and 8 wearily trot their way back to Grizzco Industries HQ.
I know we have these life preserver thingies and that super jump beacon on Mr. Grizz's boat to let us safely bail in case things go south, but I still can't believe we made it back alive.
Splatnet said the hazard level was supposed to be 95%. That did not feel like 95%.
Well, this is what happens when your fourth teammate suddenly bails in the middle of a salmon rush. Coward even took the splat roller with her.
That wasn't cowardice 3. Sometimes the super jump points in Inkopolis Square malfunction and spontaneously warp Inklings back into the city.
What?
Happened to me a couple times in Rings. Someone needs to get that thing fixed.
Inkopolis Plaza never had these problems. Anyway, do you two want to do any more shifts, or should we call it a day?
I could use a couple more drink tickets.
I was hoping to get the Octoleague goggles. There's something about them that feels nostalgic.
Right. Well, looks like we're all in agreement then. The boat should be back in a few minutes, so we'll have a moment to rest before we jump back into the fray. There was a moment of silence. Then Agent 4 suddenly has a thought.
3, you said unanimous. What are you hoping to get? Tickets? Chunks? Gear?
I don't know. I wanted to get back to fighting Salmonids.
What, did you want to get revenge on that flyfish? Sure, he splatted you with 4 seconds left on the clock, but it happens to everyone.
No, that was infuriating, but no. It wasn't just the flyfish. Every Salmonid we fought seemed deadlier than before.
What do you mean?
The chums did a better job surrounding us. The boss Salmonids coordinated their attacks together. The Cohawks blocked our path so we couldn't grab the eggs before the Snatchers got them. And Small Fries prioritized attacking the worker with the charger.
That just sounds like a regular Salmonid run shift.
I'm serious, these Salmonids felt like a complete upgrade from the ones we usually fight. It's like they had some sort of leader planning out their attacks.
Yeah, right. A Salmonid wouldn't know how to lead a Girl Scout troop, much less an army.
They've already been shown to have their own hierarchy. What if they have a monarch?
I don't know, it seems a little far-fetched. What do you make of this, 8?
8, who has been quiet this whole time, stared into space with a worried expression on her face.
Yoo-hoo! Earth to 8!
Oh, sorry. I was just lost in thought. What 3 said. It reminded me of a story I heard as a child. One of my teachers told her class this story as a warning to keep out of Salmonid territory, and to never leave Octo Valley unless instructed to. When I first broke free of Octavio's control, I thought that was just more lies and manipulation he fed us to keep us under his suction cup. But after hearing what 3 said, I think there might be some truth to that story.
Well then, spill. What did he say?
8 gingerly sits down, and the other agents follow.
Life underground wasn't easy for us Octarians. While our weaponry might have been state-of-the-art, our overall quality of life was horrible. We got by on bland, preservative-heavy foods. The little electricity we could have couldn't be spared for heating or air conditioning. Our houses were dingy shacks pieced together from scrap metal, and our leader would rather spend the little wealth we had on gigantic war machines and mass-produce hypno-shades and solutions to these problems. Long before the great Zapfish was captured, before the great octoweapons were even conceptualized, Octavio was thinking of ways to expand his territory. He wanted to move above ground, but he didn't want any of us to get spotted by Inklings. He wanted to be sure that Inkling kind had forgotten about us and let their guard down before his first big attack. One of our scouts discovered a ruined town by the coast. The place looked like it had been around for centuries, but it was far from deterring. Its buildings were damaged but repairable, and there were plenty of amenities. There were a cluster of fruit trees located near the perimeter, a well in the town square, and there was an abandoned shop filled with fishing equipment, suggesting that there was a source of seafood nearby. Octavio didn't need hypnoshades to convince the Octarians to move there. A group of 2 or 3 dozen Octarian soldiers, including 6 Octolings, set up a base in the ghost town. Later they realized the area wasn't as inhabited as they thought. One day Octavio sent a messenger to check up on the group. Before she even entered the new base, she heard screaming. Finding a nearby tree to hide behind, she used the zoom function on her shades to peer into the town. The entire place was coated with neon green ink. There was no sign of the troops save for scattered weapons and a single frightened Octoling. The poor girl was cornered and surrounded by numerous Salmonids. They were about to kill her, but they stopped when a gigantic humanoid Salmonid-like monster rose from the ocean behind them. This creature was roughly the size of a steelhead and riddled with muscle. He was oddly dressed for a Salmonid, wearing a bulky, tattered brown cloak, a stained black shirt with torn sleeves, baggy cargo pants, and leather boots. He had a wild crop of hair on his head and a pair of red eyes with sickly yellow sclera that glared at the Octoling. The most notable feature of all, however, was a large metal prosthetic right arm attached to his shoulder. The Salmonids parted and kneeled to the creature as he approached the Octoling. Much to her surprise, the Salmonid spoke. He addressed himself as Chinook, leader of the Salmonids, and demanded to know where the intruders came from, saying that if she showed them where her headquarters were, she would be spared. Defiant in spite of her fear, the Octoling charged and fired an entire tank's worth of ink at Chinook. He didn't even flinch, simply growling in irritation and wiping the ink off his clothing. With a series of clanks and whirs, his mechanical arm morphed into a splatling-like weapon, and he promptly gunned down the poor Octoling. Terrified, the scout ran back to the underground as fast as she could. While she made it back alive, she swore that Chinook looked in her direction just before she fled. From that point on, Octarians were forbidden from venturing near that area, or any area near the coast aside from Inkopolis.
3 appears perplexed. Octavio has the nerve to steal the great Zapfish from the heart of Inkling civilization twice, and kidnap one of our fellow agents, but he's too scared to mess with the Salmonids. Just who is this guy? At this moment, footsteps can be heard outside.
Alright, the boat's here. Now we can finally...
Suddenly the doors fly open. A panicked Inkling runs through and screeches to a halt in front of 3. You 3 need to get out of here! Salmon runs aren't safe anymore! Tell everyone to stay away! Behind them, a weeping Octoling has her face buried in the shoulder of an Inkling boy who is awkwardly trying to comfort her.
What happened? 4 of us got splatted. We were supposed to super jump back to the boat and respawn, but one of the moths sunk her teeth into our teammate's life preserver. It doesn't make any sense. Mr. Grizz said the Salmonids usually ignore the safety equipment, but the life preserver was damaged, and when we came back, he didn't respawn.
4 and 8 can only stare in stunned silence. 3 starts to head for the exit.
Where are you going?
To Tentakill Outpost. I'm going to fetch our gear and find Callie, Marie, and the captain. We're gonna be having our own salmon run. And that's where it ends. So that was an interesting story that 8 told. It was so descriptive and she remembers so many details. But apparently, the Salmonids have a leader who is a force to be reckoned with. And it was very interesting to read all of that as Agent 8. So that is it for the Salmonid King by Fire Blitz. thank you so much for listening. So, yep, I think it was a cool story. Wow. Yeah. This is, you guys are asking what number it is? It is number 16. Yes, the Salmonid King. Ooh, honestly, the detail in that, I was taking it all in while reading it as 8, but, I could see that being another DLC, honestly. Salmonlings, people want them to happen. I can see it so vividly. Especially with all the maps and cool details that are within them. Great work here, Fireblitz. Really like that one. A little bit of a strain there reading his 8, but it was fun. It was fun nonetheless. Great work. Alright, so next is Hypersonic X at number 17. Let me go ahead and pull it up so you guys can see. Alright. Wow, I'm just taking a while to think about all of that now. I gotta stay in character and gotta stay as absorbed as possible, but the immersion, wow. Yeah, you guys. Whew. The time is now 3:30 a.m. I think my Off the Hook poster is coming alive. Hang in there, friendo. We're at your request finally. I know, UK time zones though. I'll definitely try to do earlier streams in the future if possible. Thank you guys so much for toughing it out. And of course, make sure that you are staying hydrated. Make sure you have snacks. Please take care of yourselves, everybody. And thank you for coming out tonight. Let me check something real quick. Alright, we got about... I think we got about 5 minutes left in the Beneath the Mask mix, so that's good. Alright, here we are. You guys should be able to see it. This is Hypersonic's request called Glowfly Hunting. Are you ready? Let me read the author's note. Tried to write a longer one this time. It's based on an idea I had a few months ago. Never ended up using it in my own headcanon because I couldn't think of a good reason to do this. I figure for a voice request there doesn't really have to be a reason. Which is so true. Here we go. Quinn is an OC I have in my headcanon. She's a friend of Agent 4's and the Splatoon's contact for Grizzco, since she does a lot of salmon run shifts. And regular speaking voice for her is fine. That is good to know. Remember to drink that good H2O? Definitely. Oh, the next voice request theme, like if you can't stay till the end of the stream, which is perfectly understandable, like, you know, we got things to do. So I appreciate you taking the time out of your day. It will be posted in the Discord. I will tweet it out. You guys will know. Trust me, you will find it out somewhere. Someone might DM it to you. You never know. But you will find out. I guarantee it. Alright, so looking through the request, back to the TV. Alright, Glowfly Hunting. Got Agent 3, Agent 4, Quinn, and Agent 8. So let us begin. So run it by me again.
We go in, hold our ground until the glowflies show up, then we fight them off until we got enough glowflies to lure them to shore, and then we bail back to the boat.
The simplest plans are the best ones. Right. Grizzco's boat arrives at Marooner's Bay late at night. The 3 agents and Quinn get off and the boat pulls away from shore to safety. Agent 3 holds a dynamo, Agent 4 holds a pair of dually squelchers, Agent 8 has an NZAP, and Quinn holds a slosher. But there's not even a guarantee that the glowflies will show up tonight, is there? The rain shower we had earlier should draw them out. Let's get in position. The Salmonids will be here any minute, Quinn says, moving towards the basket. Grizz's speaker sounds out from the boat. Don't think that just because you're them fancy secret agents you can skip out on this shift. I gave Quinn quotas for you lot still.
Seriously? We're doing this for Angopolis, not for you.
Easy there, Ayumi. We can get the quota done, right?
She looks at Agent 3. Agent 3, who was face-palming from hearing Grizz's announcement, says, "Fine, we can do it." That's the spirit, now up and at him, they're here. Just then a set of chum and a drizzler emerge from the ocean next to them. Agent 8 shyly says,
Is it a bad time to mention this is my first ever shift?
Agent 4 looks at her in surprise.
It is?
Agent 8 nods. Just shoot them, you'll be fine. They hear missiles being launched in the distance, and the agents scatter to avoid them. Quinn blows the launchers off the flyfish in question with splat bombs, and starts ferrying the golden eggs back to the basket. "Come on guys, focus!" she asks them, and the agents get to properly killing Salmonids. A few minutes of intense action later, the Salmonids retreat. Agent 8 looks sadly at the last golden egg she puts in the basket. Before it, filled with 24 golden eggs, is emptied. Quinn says, "Right, we can rest up for a little bit, but they'll be back soon."
When do you think the glowflies will show up?
At the darkest point of night, usually, so hopefully soon. Agent 3 notices Agent 8 sitting on the edge and looking a little sad out over the ocean, the moon reflecting off the waves in a ghostly pale light. "You okay? I know Salmon Run can be intense. It's not really my thing either," Agent 8 says sadly.
Those eggs, what do they use them for?
Agent 3 hesitates before saying, "I don't know."
We just come here and kill them for profit. That doesn't feel right at all.
Yeah, I know, but it pays well, and for most Inklings, that's enough to forget about it.
Still, I don't. I really don't think I want to do this again.
Agent 4, who overheard them, butts in.
Just for tonight, and for a good cause.
Just then, Agent 8 notices movement. A star in the sky seemed to be moving around in the breeze, and it flew to her and landed on her glove. The light the little bug gave off was mesmerizing. Agent 8 smiled again as another landed on her cheek, and then another on her foot. "Glowflies! I know, get back!" Agent 3, shocked by Quinn's sudden outburst, helps Agent 8 up as she is swarmed by the glowflies.
Get behind us! Midori, you've got the dynamo. Get in front and run them over. We'll take care of the eggs. And I know,
Agent 4 says as she tosses Agent 8 a jar.
Catch us as many glowflies as you can.
Agents 3 and 8 nod and scurry into position as the first Salmonids rush out of the ocean and up the slopes of the abandoned ship that makes up Marooner's Bay. Agent 3 grunts as the first Salmonids rush out of the ocean and up the slopes of the abandoned ship that make up Marooner's Bay. Agent 3 grunts as the first Salmonids hit her dynamo, trying to get past her as Agent 4 and Quinn give cover fire. She gets pushed back slightly as they bump into the roller, but she forces the Salmonids back, squashing them under her dynamo. Then the first Goldie arrives and starts shoving her back. "Hang in there!" Quinn shouts as she tosses ink over it from the side and explodes in golden eggs. Agent 4 shouts,
I got you!
signaling Agent 3 to fling her dynamo to clear some space while she holds them back. This works, and Agent 4 and Quinn pick up the eggs to ferry them back while Agent 3 holds them off again.
You good?
She asks Agent 8 as she deposits the eggs.
Doing good. They're hard to catch, though.
Just keep at it.
Agent 4 says as she runs back to pick up more eggs as more Goldies have arrived. Then the swarm of glowflies moves and centers around Quinn instead, as Salmonids now appear from the other flank of the shipwreck. "Toss me the jar! You take the ones on the left!" Agent 8 obliges and moves in with her N-Zap, keeping the Salmonids at bay. Agent 3 backs off for a bit to refill her tank and move an egg herself, but Agent 4 runs out of ink at the worst time and is overwhelmed by the Salmonids and splatted.
Ah! Help!
She signals from her lifeguard. "I leave for 1 second, Agent 3 says, tossing a bomb amongst the group of Salmonids and flinging her dynamo back into place to stop them from getting past her to Quinn.
Sorry,
Agent 4 says as she reverses back to the basket. "No need, just don't do it again." That's when the glowflies move again. To Agent 3 this time. "Catch! I'll back up by me," Quinn says, tossing the jar to Agent 3 and moving into position to help Agent 4. "Shout if you need me." Agent 3 reluctantly pulls back and starts catching glowflies too.
I do.
Agent 8 calls out, panicking. She's running low on ink and can't fend off the Salmonids anymore. Agent 3 reacts immediately. "Go fill up." She opens one of the canned specials from her hat, revealing a stingray waiting. I got this. She opens fire, the high-pressure jet slicing through the salmonids like butter while Agent 8 refills and takes over when the stingray dies down.
Thank you.
Don't mention it, she says, as she goes back to catching glowflies. Noticing this, Agent 4 shouts,
Heads up, Quinn!
And triggers one of her own canned specials, a bomb launcher, tossing bombs down the length of the hull, giving Quinn a chance to ferry more eggs back. The glowflies then settle on Agent 4, who immediately backs down.
Midori, you're up again!
On it, she says, rushing in and passing Agent 4 the jar. Can you hold the line on the right side? I gotta do ferrying work for Rhino. Got it. As Quinn swims over the left side, Agent 3 yells, Why are you even bothering? We're not trying to meet quotas here. Quinn, as she passes close by. He might not care, but Mr. Grizz still does, and I got an approval rating to keep up. Agent 3 is halted in her reply when two Goldies show up to push her back at once. Quinn doesn't hesitate and pulls one of her canned specials, an inkjet, firing on the Goldies and the Salmonids behind them, noticing that Agent 3 takes the time to bring more eggs back. The glowflies around Agent 4 disperse into the twilight, and the Salmonids retreat back in the water. Agent 8 sits down by the basket, breathing deeply to try and recover from the stress. And Ayumi, did we get enough?
I think so.
She takes out the jar, showing some 15 glowflies inside, softly tinking against the glass. Yeah, that'll do. She turns to Quinn, smirking. Did we meet your quota? Yep, by a decent margin. She hesitates, then asks, I saw you ferrying eggs back, Midori. I thought you didn't care about the quotas. No, but you do. That's enough of a reason for me. Just wanted to know the reason. Quinn smiles at her. Thanks, Midori. We can leave now if you all like. Agent 8, upon hearing this, says very clearly and abruptly,
Good, let's go.
Everyone is a little surprised at her intense reaction, but they do agree, and everyone super jumps back to the boat. As Grizzco's boat heads back for shore, the first rays of sun piercing the morning skies, the jar of glowflies safely tucked away, Agent 4 and Quinn discussing when they'll do their next shift together, Agent 8 stares at Angopolis' skyline as it comes into view. I guess Salmon Run really wasn't for you, huh?
I don't know how people enjoy it. I felt terrible doing it when I wasn't scared out of my mind.
It's an acquired taste, I think. She puts her arm on Agent 8's shoulders. But you pulled through fine.
Yeah, but I'm not doing it again anytime soon.
Well, you don't have to do it. I'm proud of you, though. Salmon Run can be very overwhelming on a first try. You did very well.
Even to you?
My first time? Absolutely. We've both been in tougher scrapes.
I guess so.
She looks at the city again.
The sunrise is gorgeous, though. Almost worth it.
She says as she smiles. Agent 3 eyes Agent 8, who is still gazing at Angopolis, leans in and whispers gently into her ear. Dibs on first shower. Yes, that last bit was to trick you, Agent 24 shippers. I'm sorry for teasing you. I don't ship them myself. That's a note from Hypersonic X. I read this beforehand and I knew exactly how I needed to deliver that last line. I hope I did it justice. There we go. This request was a lot of fun, Hypersonic X. All of them have been fun, but this was interesting to see that little bit of turmoil within Agent 8. And thinking about the morality aspect of it, because yeah, I don't know, we just invade their home and just steal their money and children. We don't care about the Salmonids. Oh man, it's like the only co-op mode we have in Splatoon, but when you really start to think about it, it does feel wrong. It does sometimes, doesn't it? Thank you for that request, Hypersonic. It was beautiful. Yeah, poor Octo Baby. Someone had to think about it, you know? And thanks for all the positivity in the chat, everybody. I love seeing it. Round of applause for Hypersonic X. Thank you again, friend. I'm glad you're able to stay till the end to hear it live. It was definitely satisfying. Okay, well, here I am trying to highlight it. There we go. Okay, and to switch back to the screen, you guys can see the author note there very clearly. Yeah, there you go. I promise it was there. Alright, so next up, number 18. Give me a second. I'm gonna pop into the Discord. Alright, we are at number 18. We are close to our last two requests for the night. Oh wow, it's been a really enjoyable time, friendos. The best is the zest, indeed. I did the script justice. Oh, thank you. I love those clapping emojis. Was really happy to hear it, and the morality is interesting. Oh yeah. And of course that Agent 24 teaser. Glad to hear it, Javier. Oh, and thanks for sticking with us, Hyper. Thank you everybody who's here. Yeah, it's a really relaxing time. Alright, so here we are with the Lazy Leo's request coming in at number 18, called Thank You for Saving Me. I'm gonna go ahead and open it real quick. And I'm going to hydrate though, of course. So we are 3 hours and 15 minutes into the stream. So we're gonna finish with a bang though, everybody. Alright, let me read this author's note while we're here. Yo, Yume, Leo here. Last time I was here, Marina and Pearl had deep thoughts and emotions that hopefully hit everyone in the fields. Now I'm back again with a less heart-wrenching, more laid-back short. Writer's block is a witch with a capital B. Oh yeah, color codes. Alright, so the pink will be Agent 8 and yellow, Agent 4. Oh, it's interesting. I am here to read. Man, I wonder why Marie wanted me to do this. Another day of babysitting for. Accurate. Very accurate. So yeah, a small short about life in Ingopolis, while more like Agent 4 playing advocate to a certain ship named 24. Anyway, hope you enjoy. Oh, blessed content. You guys, thank you so much. Alright. Thank You for Saving Me by The Lazy Leo.
I did not know about this, Ayumi.
Ayano said, worried about this newest plan from Agent 4.
It'll be fine, 8. It's simple. All you have to do is go up to Midori and kiss her on the lips.
Ayumi whispered back, poking her head from her hiding spot in the tree.
I think this will be a great thank you present for rescuing you from that blender.
Ayano shudders at the blender mention.
Okay. But what if Midori reacts badly?
Trust me, Ayano. 3 will love it.
Ayumi giggled.
Ooh, here she comes.
Ayumi said as she hid away. Midori sighed, wondering why Ayano was calling her out to the park during the evening. She saw her fellow agent standing underneath a tree and walked up to her. Hey Ayano, what's up? Why did you call me out here? Ayano jumped slightly and faced Agent 3.
Oh, hello, Midori. I wanted to talk to you alone. Just us.
8 stammered nervously. Okay, are you alright, Ayano? Is something wrong? Midori asked, concerned and slightly confused with the way that 8 was acting. Ayano was blushing and mumbled something in Octanese before she quickly moved up to Midori. Whoa, hey, what are you... Ayano cut her off with a kiss on the lips while blushing heavily. Midori's eyes widened, her brain shutting down and her face going full blush. Ayano broke away from the kiss, blushing.
Thank you for saving me.
Ayano couldn't handle it anymore and ran off. Midori, on the other hand, was still in a state of shock, unaware of what was happening. Up in the tree, Ayumi was giggling like a maniac looking at her phone. On it was a picture with a caption along the middle. It read, Operation 24, Phase 3, complete. Ayumi sent the photo off to her fellow agents, Marie and Callie, as well as Marina and Pearl.
I love it when a plan comes together.
She links to the fourth wall, smiling in a teasing manner. And that is the end of the scene. Oh, Agent 4, you are so mischievous, but doing the greatest work. Thank you, Lazy Leo, for putting this together. You got Lauren G. Is a straight up fan in the chat, so everyone who is an Agent 24 advocate appreciates you so much for doing this. It was great. Hyper going straight for the juicy bit. Yeah. Is it getting hot in here or is it just me? Ooh, yeah. Great shipping content. If I understand though, you know, there are people who don't like the ship or aren't interested in it, so thank you for being respectful, you know? Appreciate that. And yep, that was it. Short but very sweet. Alright, and as you can see, we approach our final request of the night. Oh boy. I said I don't ship them, but I still really enjoy it. I mean, it really feels like it could be a little bit canon. I mean, it honestly, I never thought that I'd have ships in Splatoon. I say this kind of often, but it just works. The best for last? Indeed. Cheers to you as well, Leo. Thank you. And I am going to hang our last sponsor. Let's see. Okay, so as you guys can see on the screen, number 19 is by May, Star of the Kirby. It's called Across the Stage, Under the Rain. So for this one, there's something interesting here. So we have the character icons within the script itself. We have Marie, Marina, Agent 8, and Agent 3 joining us for this script. Slavic ink tooling saying 4 doing COD's work. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love the pun. I love it. Oh boy. The ship has sailed. If I was there with 4, I'd be screaming. Yeah, me neither. I can't believe the end is here so soon, but you know, it's been an enjoyable stream, everybody. Perlina and Agent 24 are definitely some of my favorite ships. Great content, everybody. Yeah, as we are currently waiting to see if Star the Kirby will join us in the chat for their request. So yeah, past Agent 3. So there's a bit of a flashback in here. Yeah. So let me go ahead and read the author's note while we're waiting. We have a bit of a haiku at the beginning. I am a small fry. I see a squiddo and roller. Why is it falling? We found a dead small fry who wrote the haiku. Alright, so some of you in the Discord who are regulars might be familiar with me. Here is their note. Konnichiwa, hello, it's me again, May. I've decided to take the liberty to write the story way earlier than the voice request. Too excited, want to pen it down. Okay, lie, I didn't actually pen it down. I didn't. I got lazy and I flat out forgot. 5 days away from the event, I'm panicking. Well, okay, the story, as you can see from the title, is named Across the Stage Under the Rain. The setting here is Salmon Run. Whatever. I have absolutely no idea what to write here, so let's sit around and have a bit of a moment. Moment. The story is situated in spawning grounds of Salmon Run in Splatoon 2. This particular shift, however, has a special twist that makes it different from the others. The plot journeys through Agent 3's struggle with a particular dream she always has. Ooh, this is a bit of a reference. The rotation for this rainfall run is Detective Brella, Dynamo Roller, E-Leader, and Squeezer. Huge thanks to Beep Squid for the images, which will be the Agent 8 and 3 ones. Didn't throw a message your way about borrowing them, but hope you're not too mad. I've used their icons before, and they're good as long as they're credited, so awesome job there. Go visit them here. That's a link to their Instagram. Huge thanks for Grambly. They really are correcting my mistakes. And so we have custom soundtrack here, Deluge Dirge from Splatoon 2 and Kimi no Nosete from Castle of Laputa. Studio Ghibli movie. Awesome. Hope you guys enjoy the music choice, color, and story. As always, thank you, Yume, for reading my request. Aw, subscribe to her. She's a living, walking marina, trust me. Oh, I appreciate that. That's so sweet. And it seems that they are not online at the moment. But that's alright. We'll timestamp these, of course. Grateful to everyone for writing these amazing stories. I am as well. It's always fun to see what the community comes up with. And that's you guys. That's you guys. So I hope to see more participation in round 13 if you can. And remember, don't be shy about including your own music if you want it to be heard. Just make sure it's not copyrighted. I hope everyone will have a great night or day. Same here. Positivity intensifies. Beautiful. I think the hero icons of 3 and 8 look great. Yeah, they are very cute. So I'll go ahead and keep the script up so you guys can continue to see them when they're in here. I'm going to make it bigger. You can do that too. And give me a second to open the respective soundtracks. So it looks like I'll have to be the judge of when I use each one. Oh, I love this song. It fits just a little bit. So we'll go ahead and keep that one. When the action comes in, we'll switch to Deluge Dirge and we'll finish it off with the Carrying You by Joe Hisashi from Castle in the Sky. Alright. So are you guys ready? How can we tell if the music is copyrighted? You'll be able to in the bottom of the description. It'll say that it is licensed by whatever respective company. You just have to be aware of that. The words, they are so readable. Ah, that's great. Okay, so I see all the yeses in the chat. Alright, let's go. Across the Stage and Under the Rain by May Star the Kirby. Agent 3 always had the same dream when she is asleep. Her view always turns pitch black, and the same dream replayed itself like a broken recorder. It was long ago where she was just still a young child back then, bullied by octoling scoundrels who had been brainwashed into submission by Octavia. No, stay away! Don't hurt me! She was still young back then, nothing more than a sore thumb compared to the crowd. The octoling snickered and scoffed at her, about to finish her off, giggling like little insects, until a spark of green appeared. An inkling came down to flood the black with green ink, shooting her charger danger close, firing in every direction of the octolings. Agent 3 can only see a ballad of green. Their thoughts of ripping Agent 3's throat out was cut with petrified shrieks and turbulent steps on the pavement as they hastily escaped. Try to shank her throat out and I'll make sure you eat your words with my charger. You alright, 3? Why did you? Why? Because... Agent 3 wakes up in Mr. Grizz's boat. Right, she's going salmon running with her friends. Back to work. They've got goals to meet. At Mr. Grizz's command, 4 cephalopods jump from the boat, hurtling towards the spawning grounds, and land with a bunch of ink splattering around them. Marie received the E-liter. Agent 3 received the squeezer. 8 received the dynamo roller, and Marina received the detective umbrella. Salmon Run is unlike any other salmon run. The other salmon runs may have motherships, explosive salmonids, shoreline defenses, and the whole shebang, but this time it is unique. The air starts to moisten. The clouds begin to form and close together. The 4 evolved cephalopods are wondering what is going on, and it becomes clear as the sky broke into droplets of rain. Today is the day of the rainfall run. Rain departs from the sky like tormenting tears of negative emotions. The dark clouds spit out equally dark blobs of pure terror and death for both Inkling and Octoling. Populated in the raindrops are chemicals of variety, painful and damaging, and pollute the already toxic waters around the grounds of battle. It's volatile terra, hard and cold concrete, brash seas that lick shores, and stiff winds deter any potential visitors through uncomfortable and hostile housewarming. The only motivation is the golden eggs, shiny fragments bearing the glimmering color of the rare metal, housing delectable food within. Ironically, those risking their lives in battle are not collecting them for feasting. They would much instead feast on practical apparel and tasty food. Hence the quartet scattered, each finding a spot to shield themselves from the constant barrage from the heavens above. Focus, they implore themselves, and brave through the rain for victory. Speaking of the quartet, they include the unsung hero of Angopolis, Agent 3, her shy and quiet partner, Agent 8, the saucy and sultry Marie, and the computer whiz, Marina. The four are decked out in Salmon Run gear. They find themselves hiding under shelter, cowering from the rain as they begin to defend against the incoming wave of Salmonids. You know, because pan-holding small fries in a huge wave isn't enough, gotta throw in rain too. There's Marie with her signature snarky remarks. Marina gives a stifled laugh, only able to eke that in the middle of the war zone. Agent 3 and 8 end up under the same roof, defending each other's backs. Agent 3 then figures out that she really hates water droplets hitting on her head, as well as Marie, who attempted to run out to snag a few eggs, but returned back into shelter drenched from head to toe. Agent 3 remains silent, witnessing Marie's embarrassment.
I'll keep Agent 3 safe. Marina, could you collect the eggs?
Me? Well, I guess I do have the Brella, so it is understandable. Off Marina goes, holding the detective Brella up above her head to shield herself from the rain. Collecting eggs while Marie uses her E-liter to significant effect, calling out Boss Salmonid after Boss Salmonid, and saturating the battlefield chock full of delicious eggs. Agent 3 picks out every single annoying Salmonid approaching Marie, quite like swatting annoying flies out of the arena. Agent 8 in turn covers Agent 3 by attacking those close to both of them. She sure is having fun with her dynamo roller. Despite its weight, she enjoys the rush when she slams the roller down onto enemies and running over small Salmonids. Who knew Agent 8 is still a killer deep down, participating in roadkill? These are the makings of well-oiled cogs in a machine. Everyone supports each other and not out of obligation. Compared to Mr. Grizz, whom they voluntarily risk getting fried for the sake of fair trade, Marie wants a new kimono to impress Agent 4, and she needs tickets. Agent 3 intends to take Agent 8 on a date, and she needs cash. Marina has been eyeing that outfit for quite some time. Marina gets the task done, slamming egg after egg into the oversized basket Mr. Grizz had laid out for them. He's a greedy one, and everyone knows that. As soon as she is done, she runs back inside, the umbrella still over herself, while a bit disgusted by the rain. Ew, the rain is not fun. Now you get what I mean.
It's raining eggs. Hallelujah.
Not the time, 8. Target's 9 o'clock.
It's 9 o'clock. The sun isn't setting, though.
An exasperated sigh escapes Agent 3's lips. They only completed the required quota, never reaching any higher, because doing so would be risking wrapping up early and cutting their pay. And everyone calculated that if they lost any wave, their pay cut would be just enough to make sure they missed their goal by 1 point. The horror! Just imagine the tantrum everyone would throw. What would Agent 4 say if she still saw my old tattered kimono? What would Agent 8 say if I brought her to a terrible restaurant? And what would Pearl say if... Not the time to gamble their tentacles being shaved and served on salmonid platter, especially when heaven is belching arrows of death on them. For the rest of the first wave, they continue to fight hard and defend harder against the waves, keeping watch on each other's backs. The first wave was pretty easy for their skill level, and they pushed all the Salmonids back before they could concoct a plan to break their defense line. Once the first wave is up, everyone falls on their rump, sighing in relief. Professional 999 is absolutely no joke. The rain is not letting up, but Agent 3 is catching glimpses of Marie slowly inching towards the storm, slowly touching its edges, but recoiling as that happens. She has to wonder why Marie wants to get herself drenched again. Marie received the squeezer, Agent 3 the Detective Brella, 8 the E-Leader, and Marina the Dynamo Roller. The second wave is just beginning. A looming mothership appears, having heard tales of lovely eggs and delicious squid to fry. This ominous-looking object begins to spit multiple objects at high speed towards the quartet, under the rain. Numbers are good, but against the 4 battle-hardened veterans, it is not a tough and insurmountable task. Too bad for them, their skill at their weapons falls short of their legacy. Covering Agent 3, Agent 8 sloppily handles the E-Leader, and barely stops the incoming Salmonids from taking Agent 3 as dinner. When the mothership approached them, it was already too hard for them to manage, forcing Marie's hand. Out comes her secret weapon, pointing right at the mothership, mercilessly jamming the trigger onto the grip with her finger. A wondrous beam of color bursts and strikes the mothership back to its place, as a poor man's UFO and away from the basket. Angered by the lack of supporting fire, Agent 3 roars back to Agent 8. "Where's my covering fire? It was almost smacked open by a steelhead."
Sorry, 3. I'm trying.
8 compensates her lack of accuracy with firing speed, keeping the enemies away before things go too far. Everyone barely sees Marie slowly inching out of cover and firing her squeezer. Nobody in the field is having fun holding a weapon that they are not used to. It feels like each of them is cradling a baby of the opposite species and trying to calm them down. They have trouble getting the eggs, keeping the mothership back, and keeping the enemies away from themselves. Marina is not able to swing the roller in time. Marie is not used to having to play a more proactive role. 8 always had shaky hands and exacerbated by the E-Leader's weight. 3 loves Brellas as much as she loves 4's incessant squealing. They survived the second wave with Agent 3 barely depositing the quota egg at the very last second. This time, all of them ate dust, while their weapons dematerialized. I am definitely not used to walking under the rain. Is everyone okay? That last round was painful.
Sorry, 3. I can't use a charger.
It's alright, 8. You tried. Poor attempt, but okay. You're one to talk, Marie. Hey, I don't like squeezers, Kay? At least 8 has fun looking at your butt. She shows her blistered index finger. 8's face turns beet red, redder than this text.
Just a peek.
The next rotation appears. Marie receives the dynamo ruler. 3 receives the squeezer this time. 8 receives the detective Brella and Marina with the E-Leader. Everyone gives an exasperated sigh, signifying their defeat. But for the sake of the kimono, date, and tempting outfit, the quartet can't give up the fight. They will continue their beatdown on the enemy, no matter the cost. This time, they need to cover 8. Peeking outside of cover, she strolls into the rain, with the detective Brella shielding her head. She walks gaily towards the bucket, rubs it a bit, and begins to collect an egg strewn on the floor, and deposit it into the basket. Airy as she is still skillful and focused. Within just 30 seconds of the wave, Agent 8 dies to a steelhead. Okay, maybe not too focused. Marina attempts to save Agent 8, jumping from shelter to shelter, preventing any harm from being done to her. With a well-placed splashdown, she decimates every close Salmonid and revives 8. It also gave them plenty of breathing room. Cueing this as the moment to unleash their strength, Marie pulls out her little friend once more, and Agent 3 gets on her inkjet. Agent 8 rocked the battlefield with a vast array of bombs. They note that Marie is hiding in the corner of the protective layer against the death beam above her. Then, something peculiar happened. With only 20 seconds remaining and 1 egg away from the quota, each member of the quartet was picked off, one by one. Our favorite hacker cornered herself and splatted. Agent 8 could not hold off the wave because the detective Brella was not fast enough. After all, who could swing a Brella quick enough to beat back professional 999 plus Salmonids? As for poor 3, she ended up trapped in a corner, hiding under the rain but barely holding the enemies off. Everyone is in a sticky situation and Marie is left with her roller. 8 and Marina call for help. Observing everyone in peril, she took a deep breath and made a step under the rain, continually attacking all the while. Each drop taints her hair in a different color, all the while beating bosses and Salmonids left and right. She isn't trying to murder every single boss Salmonid and push them back, She's reaching towards Agent 8 and Marina. All the while, Agent 3 watches in shock, whilst Marie gets more and more diluted, saving them. Why does she want to go straight into the dark abyss for them? Agent 3's view darkens as she sees Marie jumping towards 8 and Marina. And then, she is reminded of the dream she never entirely understood. Marie did the same with her, and she sees her do the exact same thing. With Callie, what dedication and strength. Why did you... Why? Because we're friends. I'd walk through any of Octavio's trials for any of you. They managed to get the final egg in before time ran out. Successful, Agent 8 and Marina rejoices, jumping a few meters into the air, hugging each other. Agent 3 catches a glimpse of Marie standing across her on the highest platform, rain dripping on her face, diluting her skin, but never diluting her soul. Marie didn't care anyway. And that is the end of Across the Stage Under the Rain. That's the scene. Woo! What a breathtaking read, though. And such a beautifully formatted script, too. So, for those of you who might have enjoyed reading along, I hope that it was presented well enough for you. Hope I got the size just right. The music really kicks me in the feels. I felt that the timing there was a little bit hasty, but at least it did work out. Oh boy. Stop making you cry. I'm sorry, Slavic. Like, May just has a knack for this right here. Oh, what the heck, did I come back too much feels? Oh yeah. Well, congrats champions. We're all champs today. If you made it to the end of the stream, you are a hero. We did it together. This song is just really such a beautiful arrangement. Marie is so wholesome. Indeed. She'd walk through any of Octavio's trials, though. Too many feels. Oh, wow. Let us cue the clapping emojis for May Star the Kirby and for all of our writers who participated in this stream. Wow, No, you all are breathtaking. We're never gonna let that go. Oh. And May also has her Discord username here, so if you want to give them props in the main room in the Discord or in the fanfiction writers channel, please do so. Please encourage them, because I really enjoyed this one. So that is it for our requests. Let's just highlight it as a passing motion. Everything is complete for tonight. And what a set list. I love the relationship 3 and Marie have. Me too. It's so precious. I feel hope and rejoice. Hey, thank you, Splatastic. And also, what's up? How do you join the Discord? Scroll down to the description. Wish I could show you guys. But it's next to the purple heart. So let me see. So you're going to want to scroll past tonight's schedule, chat, and more. And it's the first link right there. 25-person invite there. Yep. It says share your friend codes there and socialize other community members. And of course, feel free to scroll all the way to the bottom. Check out the artist who created the awesome graphics that I used in this stream. And the playlist is there. All the music is there. Oh wow, I'm speechless. What I'm gonna go ahead and do is bring this image back, but I'm going to change it. Because now that we have reached the end of the stream, it is time to reveal the theme for round 13. So are you guys ready? Oh, and where did our music go? I'll go ahead and put this on. Oh boy, okay, it's not letting me be able to. There we go. I think that should work. Nope. Okay, it doesn't want to. Yo, thank you, Slavic Inkling, for that super chat. Really appreciate it, fam. Another fantastic round. Great job, everyone. Hopefully, I look forward to you submitting a request in round 13 if you can. Yeah, we were missing one from you, but I appreciate it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. Okay, I should be able to. Nope. Give me just a second, everybody. I'm struggling here. Okay, there we go. It will pop up on screen any second now. Let's get a drum roll. Oh boy. Alright. There we go. The Octo expansion, but it's too big. Don't worry, we'll work this out together. There we go. There we go. Alright. It's doing its thing. There we go. For round 13, spooky, scary, deep sea metro. Join us in October for even more Splatoon stories from our community members, everybody. I hope that you look forward to it. Oh, you guys are screenshotting it? Don't worry, it'll be posted on Twitter, it'll be in the Discord, it'll be everywhere. Thank you again, Stalk, for the super chat. Thank you to everyone else who also donated through this stream. I am so appreciative of your support, guys. And yep, I guess I'll just leave that up for now. Spooky something something. Splatoween anniversary is in October. Halloween, all in all, one of the best months of the year, so we gotta go all in. Now, if you haven't played the Octo expansion, worry not. Just give me your best Splatoon, thriller, or horror-themed request. Give me something involving the Octolings. You know, come up with your own lore, just like Jules with the script about the humans in Arc Polaris. Now that was really interesting. So yeah, very appropriate for number 13. Yeah, too bad there's no Friday the 13th in October this year, but I'm thinking October 19th is a pretty good date, so we'll have to play it by ear. October. World Octopus Day is actually the 8th of October, so that's gonna be great. Not skilled in horror stories, but I'll give it a fair shot. It can be fluffy too, like, it can be, as long as it's Halloween themed. Let's go with that. As long as it's Halloween themed. So, I take that down. It has been an amazing stream, everybody. I am just beyond thrilled. I'm so excited to be back and to come back with such a bang. All of our writers did amazing today. And all of you viewers are amazing for tuning in and supporting us, for being there to listen. Thank you so much. I hope that this stream was calming. I hope it was relaxing and chill for a Sunday night. And to all the future viewers who might tune in to watch the replay, I appreciate you. Thank you. Oh man. Can't wait for the Halloween theme. Loving the voice request. Thank you there, Antonio. Can we start submitting requests now? The channel will not be open after this. I'll have to go through and remake the announcements, as well as revamp the rules and make it a little bit easier to explain. I might have to make an explanation video, who knows. But you can DM them to me though on the Discord server, so that's also acceptable. But there is no time like the present. I hope that you guys will start writing. Octo expansion story theme, about to cry. Aww. And oh, hey, glad to see you there, senpai. Glad to see you there still. So I can't get to all of them, but thank you for the kind comments. Can't stress it enough. Your positivity makes my day every time, everybody. That's it for tonight. 19 requests full of amazing moments, and we're just chilling outside Grizzco. It's the end of the night, it's fitting. Oh man, I am just overwhelmed with positivity. I appreciate you 3 Stage for chiming in. Thanks for the help. Hope you'll have a wonderful evening, especially you, Yume. Thank you, Lauren. And Splatastic sounds awesome. I hope I get to see a request from you too. Have a wonderful day tomorrow, friendos, no matter what you're about to do. It's the beginning of the week, so blessings to you ahead. I hope that it treats you well. Thank you so much for coming out. Thank you for our writers for submitting. Once again, thank you to everyone who's here with us, to those who had to leave, to those who may view in the future. No pressure or anything, Splatastic. Alright, it's me signing out, and I'll still be reading the comments as they come through. We're about to head out to our stream ending screen. So as always, take care of yourselves, stay hydrated, stay fresh, and I will see you in the next stream or video. Got new videos coming out next week, so I'm excited, guys. I'm excited. Alright, that's enough from me. I'll get going. Stay off the hook, friendos.